All right, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you guys hear me? Hello. How you all doing? It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. All right, we got the Eagles game today. Sorry about the clock, by the way. I thought I had some things that were set up, but they weren't, and I was just like, you know what? We're not going to stress over it, and we're just gonna do this. All right, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic Sunday afternoon. FedEx Field. Here we go. Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. It should be a good game. Eagles, they were able to beat the Commanders the last time that they faced them at the Link, and they're hoping to do so again and, try to breeze through this Week 8 and go 7-1. So hopefully they're able to do that. Jalen Hurts will be out there for the Philadelphia Eagles, and we'll talk a little bit about him and just his offensive game over the last couple of weeks, but I think that you're going to see a big game from him. Interested to see what types of adjustments that Brian Johnson and the coaching staff are going to be able to do offensively and see what the type of game plan that they're going to put out there will be, especially early on in this game. I've always liked it when they were able to, just get DeAndre Swift involved and try to get him, some touches. And I think that over the last couple of weeks, they really haven't been doing that as much. And it would just be a really nice thing if they were able to try to do that this week, especially early on. Sorry, I thought I saw somebody that I knew on there. I was looking at this commercial. But, all right. Yes, sir. All right, we got 2 people watching on here. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. All right, so we will still getting used to this new setup over here for football. I don't know if I like it or not. I really don't. I kind of have to get used to it. I think that it's good if we have this over here and then this over to the side. I guess that's probably our best bet. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes and just watch for ourselves. What I might do is I might just bite the bullet and have, maybe in the future, I might have the stream on here and then just not, I don't know, man. We're going to take a sip of tea, but comment down below. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling about this Sunday? Come on. Final score predictions. Comment down below. I'm gonna go with 24-7. I'm gonna say, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 24-16 Eagles. What are your final score predictions? Final score predictions. There we go. Good stuff. We got 3 people on here watching. Nice. David's here. You're going to say Devontae Smith touchdown. Okay. I like that. Let me move this so that way we can have this over here. Okay. I wanted to move this chat. This game makes me nervous. Birds better be on their A game. 24-16 Washington. Wow. Yeah, I said 24-16. That's literally what I just said. I said 24-16. I think that the Birds have it in them. I really, really do. I think that they could do a really good job on the gridiron today. Be really interested to see what it goes. 37-17 Eagles, says David. Okay. All right. Interesting. So you think that it's going to be an offensive, explosive type of a performance from Jalen Hurts and company, and you think that they're also going to get a pick 6 involved there too? It seems like. I don't want to be putting words into your mouth, but that's from what it seems like to me. Here we go. Yo, JJ, what's up? I'm watching you rugby. Guess they kill one another. Oh, man. I got to tell you, this Eagles team literally can be a rugby team because they're just so aggressive out there on the field, and when you look at how they're able to dominate in the trenches, it just seems like that they have a lot of guys that can just do a whole lot of damage, and they're really good at just stopping the run on the defensive line, but they're also on the offensive line. They have one of the best O-lines, if not the best offensive line in all of football. So that is an interesting point that you make right there. All right, so we're at FedEx Field out in Maryland. There's A.J. Brown, who's had 5 straight games with 125 or more receiving yards, which is tied for the longest streak of all time. Calvin Johnson and Pat Studstill were able to do that. Oh, boy. John's here. What's up, John? Thanks for the super chat. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate that, man. All right, kickoff just underway, so the Eagles will defer the football as Elliott kicks it all the way towards the end zone, and a touchback is called. So here we are. We're setting up shop at the 25-yard line. So this Washington Commanders offense, they're 26th in the rush. They're 19th also in the passing game as well. So here we go. Talk about the starting lineups for them in just a few moments as Sam Howell and company go out there. Howell will get the snap, gets into the gun, and Curtis Samuel is able to catch that one up the middle for 7 yards. So that'll be taken all the way to the Washington 32-yard line. So Howell this season has completed 290 passing yards. His overall rating is at 98.5. He's completed 29 out of 41 of his passes. That was actually week 4 against the Eagles, I beg your pardon. So it's 2nd and 3 with 14.5 minutes left in the first quarter. We just got started. Samuel in motion, going from right to left as Hal will get the snap, and he looks over towards his left side. He'll find Samuel, and Samuel's able to catch that one for the first down. So Curtis Samuel getting involved and getting a whole lot of action so far. There's Milton Williams, Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis as well. And then you got Hassan Reddick, Nakobe Dean, and Zach Cunningham. And in the secondary, it'll be James Bradbury, Kevin Byard, Reed Blankenship, and Darius Slay. A whole lot to talk about with Kevin Byard as well. So it's 3rd and 1. Thought it was good enough for the first down, but I guess not. And Howell will hand it off this time, and it'll be the Robinson, and Robinson runs up the middle, and he gets a first down there, so he'll take it to the Washington 36 for 2 yards. What's up, man? Is it me, or are you having issues? Yeah, I'm getting used to this new setup here. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Getting used to this new setup that I have. Haven't tried it out for football yet. All right, here we go. Hal will get the snap, fires over towards his left, and it should be caught by Robinson for 9 yards as he gets taken down at the Washington 45. Here we go. Hate to say it, but 27-24 Washington. Eagles always seem to struggle commanding the Commanders. No pun intended. And Marky, his final score prediction is 24-13 Eagles. Okay. So Brian Robinson Jr., 327 rushes and a total of 126 completions as well in the passing game. 12:25 left to go in the first quarter as Hal will hand it off. And that time, well, Sidney Brown was there as he stuffed Robinson up the middle, so he loses about a yard or so, and it should be 3rd down at the Washington 44. For a reason, stream won't load for me. Can't hear anything. The screen is black. I think that's just you, man. I think that's you. It's 3rd and 2 with 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Is anybody else having problems? All right, 3rd and 2 as Hal looks, and there should be a flag on the play. I wonder if it's going to be roughing the passer there. All good here, says Denbrew. What's up, Denbrew? How you doing? We got 10 people on here watching. Hopefully you're all doing really well. There's Carl Sheffers, who's in his 16th year as an NFL referee. All right, no problem here. Stream is good now. Okay, so that was totally on your end. All right, just wanted to make sure. So what did they call it? They called it defensive pass interference. I don't know if I like this or not. I kind of have to get used to this. Okay, so this is something that I have to get used to. That's why we're playing around with these things. What's up, Chris? All right, Hal will get the snap again, and the pass is short to Terry McLaurin for 6 yards as Darius Slay and Kevin Byard are there to make the tackle. So it'll be 2nd and 5 right at the Philadelphia 46. $11:20 left to go in the first quarter. Howell so far 4 for 4 in the passing game with 23 yards. Howell again will hand it off this time to Robinson, and Robinson can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard there, and he'll just settle at the Philadelphia 47-yard line. How are you, Starfinder? I'm good, Katie. I'm ready for an Eagles win. How are you, says Starfinder? Oh, we love it. We love each and every one of you. And we hope that you're all doing well. If you love the Eagles, we're also doing a Sixers game tonight. If you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan, we're going to be calling the Sixers game. So hopefully you'll join me for that as well. 3rd and 5 at the Philadelphia 47. So the Commanders going from right to left. Eagles will be going from... they're going from left to right, and the Eagles will be going from right to left. Hal will get the snap. And Ricks is there to make the tackle on Curtis Samuel. So Samuel loses a yard. Eli Ricks gives the Commanders the ball at the Philadelphia 48. So Ricks did a good job at just trying to fight through a screen and just tackled Samuel right at the legs as he's all fired up. Katie says, I'm doing just fine. We love to hear that, Katie. So it's 4th and 6. And the special teams will be going out there. There's Tress Way, who had 10 punts last week against the Giants. This punt is high. It's pretty deep. It'll go towards the 10. And Covey is there to make the catch. So he calls off the fair catch there. And Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense are going to go out there as they'll be going from right to left. All right, let me change something up a little bit because I don't like... There's something that kind of bothers me about this, and I want to make sure that I have this correct. Okay. So we're going to do this here. I think that that's better. All right, this will be here. Okay. So, yeah, I have a new setup, okay, for those of you that don't know. All right. I did this for baseball, like when I came home, and I totally forgot that for football, this is going to be a little bit different because I have to make sure that I'm looking at the correct screens and if I like where the screens are and where everything is on the screen. So, bear with me just a little bit. I'm just getting adjusted to everything. But I hope you're all doing well and that you're having yourselves a great day. I want to hear what your final score predictions are down below. Please comment your final score predictions. Final score predictions, comment down below. There we go. Good. Also, if you guys are interested in becoming moderators, okay, like if you want to do it for like Eagles games or if you want to do it for Sixers basketball or Phillies or just like whenever you come on, like please reach out to me because I definitely need mods. I need more people to help out with the channel and just make sure that the chat is clean and make sure that, if I say like, oh, like follow me like on my social media platforms, you can just like post that down below. If you're interested in doing that, please, please, please let me know. All right? Please let me know. I'd be very curious. All right, we got 15 likes on here. All right, yeah, so final score predictions. Comment them down below because I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. All right, we are going to go here. We're going to mute this. Okay, here we go. So Jalen Hurts and the offense for the Eagles will be going out there with 9:39 left to go in the first quarter. So that drive by the Commanders took just less than 6 minutes. Alrighty, so they'll set up shop at the 7-yard line. Hurts will get the snap, and he'll hand it off to Swift this time, and Swift runs up the middle and just gets a couple of yards or so. So the offensive lineup for the Eagles will look just like this. So you got Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Jason Kelsey, and Sua Opeta as well on the O-line. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Olamide Zaccheaus, Dallas Goedert, and DeAndre Swift, and Jalen Hurts. Brown in motion, going from left to right. Hurts will get the snap. Good coverage. Looks over towards his left. He'll find Boston Scott there. Scott escapes one tackle, and he just gets about 5 yards or so, maybe 4. So it should be 3rd down and 3. Hurts is 20-2 since 2022 and has a 4-2 career record versus the Washington Commanders. And he's looking to keep this drive alive here. 3rd and 3. Ball spotted right at the Philadelphia 15. Swift in motion, or Smith in motion, I should say. Hurts, the only one in the backfield, gets the snap, fires it, tries to find Dallas Goedert, and Goedert drops it. It's incomplete. Butler was on him, and Butler able to make a pretty good play, even though Goedert probably should have caught it. He tried to beat his man to it, but nope, it was stripped out of the hands. In real time, it was a little bit hard to see that. But Goedert just could not hang on to it, and it's a 3 and out for the Eagles. So quick 3 and out there. Here comes Mann, who will be punting the football for Philadelphia. All right, and the punt is up. It's pretty high. It goes all the way towards the 30, and it will be caught and taken all the way down at the 32. And that's where the Commanders will set up shop there. So Crowder, Jamison Crowder, that is, gets 11 yards on the return. All right, I don't like this. There's something I don't like about this. Something bothers me. Which one is quicker, this or this? All right, let's take a sip of water. Oh, tea. We got tea in here. All right. Cowboys are already up 7-0. Can you believe that? Giants lead at 3-0 against the Jets. That's cool. Then you got the Panthers playing the Texans. Game is still scoreless so far. Falcons and Titans out in Tennessee. Jacksonville is winning 3-0 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Patriots have the football with 8:06 left in the first quarter. We need 5 more subscribers to get to 1,440. Let's go, baby. If you guys would like to donate to the channel too, please feel free to do so. Just hit the super chat button down below. We do Eagles football. We do 76ers basketball. And we're going to be doing some Flyers hockey too. But we're also covering the World Series. So if that all interests you, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. All right? We have a busy, busy week. Man, a whole lot of stuff going on. It's hard to keep up with it all, but we have fun, man. And we're just trying to get reps. That's all it is. We're just trying to get reps. So, that's what it comes down to. All right. What am I doing? I'm doing something else. Okay, this is what I wanted to try. I wanted to see if this is faster or if NFL Jesus is faster. Where are the Vikings? I thought the Vikings were on. Oh, yeah, the Vikings are on. They're playing the Packers. Okay. Eagles, Commanders. There we go. Alrighty, here comes Sam Howell. And he'll find Dotson there. Dotson escapes one tackle. And he'll go all the way just within the 50. But a flag is thrown on the play there. Don't know what the flag is going to be on, but with 8:01 left in the first quarter, let's see what they're going to say here. All right, so it was just a 7-yard pass to Milton Williams. That's what they're going to say. It's a little weird. Did they just not pick up the penalty? So it should be 2nd and 3 with 7:55 left to go. I'll say it, 52-13 Eagles. Okay, wow. Wow. 7:48 left to go in the first quarter. Al again in the gun. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right as well. Robinson runs up the middle. He'll go all the way towards the 40, towards the 30, towards the 20, and he'll take it out of bounds towards the near sideline. So Robinson Jr. able to just run up the middle for 29 yards, gets taken out of bounds by Darius Slay, and the ball will go towards the Philadelphia 26-yard line. Good job by the Commanders' offensive line just to attack and find the hole, and Robinson just buzzed his way through, and there was nobody that was going to stop him as he just ran out of bounds all by himself. So it's 1st and 10, 3 rushes for Robinson for 30 yards. His biggest gain for 29 there. Robinson next to Howell. As he'll fake the handoff pass, Howell will get the snap. He's looking deep. He fires towards the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Oh, man. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, is able to come up with a touchdown catch. And he just celebrates here at FedEx Field. It's 6-0 Commanders. Let's see the replay again. So Hal faked the handoff. I thought maybe he was going to go to Jahan Dotson, but instead decided to go with Terry, who was being covered by James Bradbury. And all of a sudden, he just makes an incredible acrobatic catch, a 26-yard touchdown, and it's a 6-0 Commanders lead. So that drive took 3 plays and just 54 seconds off the clock, 62 yards on that drive by the Commanders, including a big 29-yard gain by the running back Robinson Jr., and, of course, the touchdown catch by Terry McLaurin. Sly up for the extra point. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and it's good. So it's 7-0 Washington. And Sam Howell and Terry McLaurin put the Commanders on the board 7-0. Can the Eagles respond? That remains to be seen. With 7:13 left in the first quarter. It was a beautiful pass, too. Right on the money. Oh, boy. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason. Okay, I'm a sports broadcaster from South Jersey. The whole story is that I have been on here doing Phillies, Sixers, Eagles, and we're going to be doing some Flyers content. We've been doing this for 10 months, all right? I interned at NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and had a really cool experience there last year. And while I was interning there, I wanted to start this channel up because this is what I want to do. I want to go into play-by-play announcing, and I've been told by a lot of people that I got to get reps, especially for football, man, because I didn't do a whole lot of college games for football. I didn't do a whole lot of football calls in college. So, we definitely need to get reps at it. So, that's what it comes down to. We got to focus. And, I hold myself accountable for everything. Sits down in JJ's cheering section with the cheesesteak sandwich and crab fries. Oh, it sounds like you're at Chickies and Pete's, baby. That's what it sounds like. I could go for some Chickies and Pete's. I could go for crab fries. That sounds fantastic. I love crab fries, baby. Ugh. That sounds awesome. Hey there, JJ. Ready for an Eagles win over the Commanders, says Katie. Yes. Katie, I don't know how I didn't get to your first comment. Stream is all good now. All good here to try reloading. Okay, good. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here, dude. I really appreciate it. All right, we need 9 more likes in order for us to get to 30. Spread the word if you haven't done so already. If you know people that love Eagles football, Sixers basketball, Flyers hockey, and Phillies baseball, even though the baseball season is done. And don't you worry. We are going to get around and do a podcast on the Phillies. We're going to be doing it sometime. I've just had a really busy week, so, we're covering the World Series. We're doing the Sixers, and we're doing the Eagles, and once the World Series is done, we're going to be starting Flyers. So, all right, Sly out there to kick it off. And it goes all the way towards the end zone. And it's a touchback. So the Eagles will get things started at the 25. They have to hustle as they're down 7-0 with 7:13 left in the first quarter. So Hurts so far 1 for 2 with four passing yards. And that's it. He has to get a drive going here. Eagles going from right to left. As they're in their regular Eagles away uniforms, Hurts will get the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls over towards his right, finds A.J. Brown. Brown escapes 1 tackle. He tries to get through 2, and he just gets about 4 yards there. As he was trying to go towards the far sideline and just was able to do a good job at just breaking through 1 tackler and breaking that person's legs or ankles. 10 catches last week for A.J. Brown for 137 yards. And it's now 2nd and 7, so Brown with his first reception for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the Philadelphia 28-yard line. Hurts, the only one in the backfield, will get the snap. He's looking downfield. He fires it towards the far sideline, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was supposed to be DeAndre Swift, and he just overthrew it just a little bit. So it'll be 3rd and 7 again at the Philadelphia 28. So Swift tried to beat his man, and the throw was just too much. Davis did a good job, I thought, of covering Swift, but the throw was just a little bit it had a little too much mustard on there. So it's 3rd and 7, clock stops at 6:27 in the first quarter. Hurts calling for the snap. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Is he going to get it? Yes, he does. So he gets the snap. He's looking again downfield. He'll step up, and he'll go over towards his left. He's running. He gets past the line of scrimmage, and he gets to first down as he runs out of bounds towards the near sideline. So Hurts scrambles for 7 yards. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 35, and that's going to move the chains. Good protection by the offensive line. Jordan Mailata came up with a really good block there. As soon as Hurts was in just a little bit of trouble, Mailata just stepped up and got curl on a little curl there. 1st and 10 with 5:50 left. Clock still running. 3 receivers towards the right and 2 to the left. Hurts will have a little short pass to Devontae Smith as he runs down the far sideline. And Smith will move the chains again. He gets 11 yards there. The pass was made behind the line of scrimmage, and he just ran and was able to get past a couple of defenders and was taken down by Butler. So the ball will be spotted at the Philadelphia 44. 5:48 left to go in the first quarter. So far on this drive, 4 plays, 19 yards, off of 1 minute and 25 seconds. Falcons lead it 3-0 against the Titans, in case you're wondering. So Hurts 2 for 4 in the passing game for 7 yards. 2nd and 1. 5 minutes to go. Hurts directing traffic here. 18 seconds left on the play clock. It's 2nd and 1. Kelsey communicating under center. Hurts will fake the handoff. He looks over towards his right. He'll find Dallas Goedert, and he gets a first down there. Goedert finding a way to get wide open, and Dallas Goedert is able to get a 4-yard reception, and the ball will be at the 48-yard line in Philadelphia territory. And it'll move the sticks again. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 48. Mayo there to make the tackle. Hurts again will get the snap. He's looking deep downfield, and he'll fire it towards Swift, that is. And Swift, just a little short gain there up the middle. So the receivers were all covered up. And DeAndre Swift, that was just the right decision to just fire it over the center. So Swift caught it for 5 yards. Mayo there to make the tackle again. And that'll move the ball at the Washington 47. At a color commentary sidekick for football season. It's hard because when you're doing it off of a monitor, it's not so easy. 2nd and 5 with 3:45 left in the first quarter. Unless I did it with somebody in person. Hurts will fake the handoff, throws downfield. It's caught by Brown. He got it. A.J. Brown able to get a 12-yard reception there. St. Jude there to make the tackle. And the Eagles will go to the Washington 35-yard line. Just a beautiful throw right on the money. Not even tipped or anything. Just got through a couple of defenders, and it found and sizzled its way towards A.J. Brown. 3:12 left to go in the first frame. 3 receivers towards the right and 2 to the left. Hurts with Swift next to him. He'll get the snap. Gets good protection. He fires it towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. Olamide Zaccheaus was the intended receiver. Good job by the Washington secondary to make sure that he was covered there. So it's an incomplete pass. The clock stops with 3:06 left in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the Washington 35. That was really good coverage there. Good single-handed coverage. And that's what the Washington Commanders do a really good job at, especially in their secondary. 8 plays, 40 yards in 4 minutes and 13 seconds on this drive. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3 minutes to go exact in the first quarter. And timeout is called by the Eagles here as they weren't even set. So Sirianni will call a timeout. And the Eagles have 2 timeouts left. We got 23 people on here watching. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you like and subscribe. Algo people, do your thing. Let's go, baby. Man, we're at FedEx Field. We're not, and we're delivering you this stream through FedEx, even though we're doing it through YouTube. That made no sense. I tried to make a joke out of that, and it failed. Come on, JJ. What are you doing, man? Sounds absolutely delicious, says Katie. What, the crab fries? The crab fries are good. Eagles offense this season, they've been doing pretty good on scoring drives. They've been able to put up 35 minutes on the scoring drives as far as the time of possession goes, which is tied for 2nd in the league. Here we go, baby. All right, timeout over. 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball spotted at the 35 in Washington territory. Hurts again, backs up, gets the snap, fires it, and somehow, some way, nope, it's not all in. It's incomplete by Dallas Goedert. I thought maybe he had it, but it was hard to tell because there were a lot of Commanders over towards the sideline, and you couldn't tell if he made the catch or not, or if he used the ground. He tried to make a one-handed catch there. I don't know. Let's see. Tried to haul it in. I think he caught it. Oh, maybe not. Nope, he lost possession of it. That was the right play. That was the right call. So clock stops. That took 6 seconds left off the clock. 3rd and 10 now. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap or call for it in just a couple of seconds. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Thought he was going to get it. Now he does. Looks over towards his left. He'll find Swift. Swift almost tried to break through one tackle and did not do so, and the Commanders' defense gets a stop there. So Swift gets taken down by Fuller. Just gets 2 yards there. And the ball will be at the Washington 33. It'll be in between the 33 and the 34 hash marks. So the Eagles will try to, I guess that they're going to go for a field goal here. It'll be a 51-yard attempt by the leg man himself, Jake Elliott. Longest is 61 for him this season. This is 51. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and it's right down the pipe. It's good. 7-3. Eagles on the board. They settle for the 3. And we have a timeout with 2:11 to go in the first quarter. What are other people's final score predictions? I don't know, man. I said 24-16. Eagles. That's what I said. We need one more light to get to 25. We need 6 more to get to 30. And we need 4 more subscribers to get to 1,440. Let's go, baby. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a fantastic day. We're going to make this a little bit smaller. I do apologize about that. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Cool. What are other people's final score predictions? Comment down below. We're actually going to take a poll on the chat right now. All right? I want to know, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm typing this in right now. Okay, we're starting this poll. Here we go. Starfinder says, I think it will be close because the Commanders always play Eagles tough. I'll say Eagles 31 and Commanders 28. Okay. So, this is my poll question, all right? I want to know, how many touchdown passes do you think Jalen Hurts will throw today? 1 or less, 2, 3, or 4 or more? All right, take a vote. I would love to hear what you guys have to say already. 2 people have voted. 1 person has said 1 or less. The other person said 2. Now we have 3. Okay, so we have 2 people that have said 2. Okay, cool. Keep the votes coming. I wish I could highlight the votes, but I can't do that. I can't highlight the poll, baby. Patriots and Dolphins tied 7-7 as the Patriots have the football with 22 seconds left in the first frame. I got a little scared for a second because I thought that maybe my TV froze, but it did not. Thank goodness. A.J. Brown today so far, 2 receptions for 15 receiving yards. He had a 3-yard catch, and his longest was 12. So the Commanders will get the football here as Elliott kicks it off, takes it all the way towards the end zone. It goes behind the end zone, and a touchback is called, of course. So Sam Howell going back out there to get the football. Howell, of course, 23 years old from Waynesville, North Carolina. He's 6'1". He weighs 220 pounds. Went to Sun Valley Monroe High School in North Carolina and also played for North Carolina as well and was a 5th-round pick in the NFL draft of 2022. 7-3 Commanders. They're going from left to right. Tight end in motion. Howell will get the snap, fires it up the middle. It's caught just before the first down marker. Reed Blankenship there to tackle Terry McLaurin, who caught the touchdown to put the Commanders on the board 7-0. Nice play by Blankenship just to be able to stay on his defender there and just make a tackle hug, if you will. So Blankenship back out there did not play in last week's matchup. McLaurin with 3 receptions for 40 yards so far. He had the touchdown pass in the end zone. Dotson in motion. Howell gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls over towards his left, and finds Thomas, who tries to haul over somebody. Couldn't tell who that was. Was that James Bradbury Jr.? He just tried to leap all over him, and he got over there, but he was taken out of bounds. So it's an 8-yard gain. Byard there to make the tackle. Just tried to curl him over and just use him as a curl. Not an easy play when you're going up against a guy that is a pretty good corner. So 1st and 10 with 1 minute to go. Ball spotted at the Washington 42. Hal again gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls over towards his right, and he'll fire it, and it's caught, and it'll be taken all the way towards the 47-yard line. So Brian Robinson able to get 11 yards there towards the near sideline. Seven to 3, Commanders lead. First quarter, 20 seconds left. Brian Robinson Jr. has been pretty tremendous so far. They're going to run one more play here. Hal will get the snap again, looks downfield, fires it, and it is just out of reach for Byron Pringle. He was looking really, really deep, and Pringle tried to dive, but it was just out of reach, and the clock stops with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nice try by Hal. They tried to execute it, and Darius Slay Jr. on Pringle, and Pringle, it was barely, and I mean just inches out of reach. Not by much. Clock stops with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 with 5 seconds on the play clock. And this time, Antonio Gibson gets the run here. He gets the football, escapes one tackle, goes over towards his left side, and he just gets 6 yards there. Josh Sweat there to make the tackle. And that's going to end the first quarter. So he gets 6 yards. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 41 when we start off the second quarter after this timeout. What's up, Larry? Slow start for the Birds? Yes. Yes, it is. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Hopefully you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day. Make sure you like and subscribe. We need one more like to get to 25. Let's go. And if you want to tune into 76ers basketball tonight, I'll be on the call at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. They are playing the second game of a back-to-back. They actually ended up winning last night against the Toronto Raptors, and they'll be taking on the Portland Trail Blazers in their home debut of the 2023-24 NBA season. Tea time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There we go. We got 25 likes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. We need 4 more subscribers to get to 1,440. Hopefully you're all having yourselves an incredible Sunday afternoon. What are you guys doing later today, if you don't mind me asking? I want to know what you lovely people out there are doing. I want us to interact with each other. You know what I'm saying? I want us to get to know one another. I really do. I really, really do. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon. I love these bots, man. These bots are great. If Larry's not complaining about the bots, they're doing their job. And that's good. That's good. Because when people are complaining about the bots, it's not good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got 15 people on here watching. Oh, boy. It's Parachute Rockin' Blasting Day in Wichita, Kansas. Oh, you're going parachuting. Wow. That sounds cool, John. Wow. What got you into parachuting, if you don't mind me asking? All right, so the first quarter stats are up. Eagles only have 10 rushing yards, 39 passing yards, and the Commanders, they've taken over the time of possession with 8:26 on the clock. 30 rushing yards and over 80 passing yards. Ball at the Philadelphia 41. It's 3rd and 4. as we start off the second frame. Hal and the Commanders have the football. Three receivers towards the right and one to the left. Pringle was in motion, or Dotson was in motion. Hal will get the snap. He'll find a receiver there. It's Logan Thomas, actually, the tight end, and he gets it for a first down. It was over towards the right side as the Commanders now going from right to left. Just threw it right into the breadbasket. Bradbury, that was his man. He was late on him and missed his assignment there as he signals for the first down marker, and that's going to move the chains. So that was for 16 yards. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 25-yard line. 1st and 10 as 36 seconds have gone underway to start off the second. Hal gets the snap. He backs up. He's looking towards his left. It's caught by Gibson. Gibson taken out of bounds towards the near sideline. Does he get the first down marker, though? That's the question. He got 10 yards there. Are they going to mark him short? The referee over there will say yes, that he got it. So the ball again at the Philadelphia 14 this time. Nakobe Dean made the tackle out of bounds. I'm enjoying your play-by-play while I got a nice burn pile going. A burn pile? Are you doing a bonfire? All right, Hal hands it off this time towards his running back Robinson. And Robinson, well, there's a flag on the play. He goes out of bounds towards the near sideline. And it was all the way going into the red zone, of course. And what are they going to call? They're going to call a penalty on Logan Thomas. They're going to call a 15-yard penalty for low blocking. And I want to see the replay here. Robinson got pushed out of bounds at the at the Philadelphia 5 by Bradbury initially. Let's see. I don't know. Logan Thomas just is a little confused on that, and Ron Rivera is trying to get an explanation from the ref. So it's going to be 1st and 25. Wow. So that's going to send them all the way back to the 30. Hal, with three receivers to the right and two to the left, fires over towards the right after he gets the snap. And almost a tackle made by Slay Jr., but escaping the one tackle and getting to Reed Blankenship in the backfield. Right there is Curtis Samuel, so he gets 9 yards. And he goes to the Philadelphia 21. So Hal did a good job of just looking over towards the right. And I was surprised that Slay Jr., who tried to dive, just missed the feat of tackling Samuel, who just continued to stay up. Oh, boy. Sounds dangerous, says Larry. So it's 2nd and 16, 12:45 left to go in the second quarter. Eagles have 2 timeouts. Commanders have 3. Hal, in the gun, gets the snap, fires towards the end zone. It's caught by Dotson. Dotson makes the touchdown catch. It's now 13-3. Jahan Dotson all the way towards the end zone as he got about 16 yards there, I want to say, on the pass. And again, soft coverage by the Eagles. That was for 21 yards. Just left wide open. Sidney Brown just lost control of his guy on the man-to-man. And it was just a nice pass right down the pipe. Right down the center. All right, ball spotted. Kick is up by Sly, and the PAT is good. So it's now 14-3. As the Eagles' defense has not been able to hold up their end of the bargain so far. And Sam Howell is 14 for 15 in pass completions for 140 yards and already has 2 touchdown passes. It's going to have to be a high offensive type of a game for the Eagles. They're going to have to step it up. All right, cool. Tell your friends about this channel, man. If you want us to be up there with the guys like Philly Mike, if you want us to be up there with guys like Philly Take with RB or DJ Eastwood, that's what you got to do. Division games throw the wins-loss records out the window, says Larry. Justin's here. What's up, Justin? Go Birds, he says. Go Birds. Yes, sir. Sip of water. All right. Denver says that they're not looking good at all. The defense really is not looking so good. Lots of soft coverage again. Receivers are getting open. Look at Terry McLaurin so far. 40 yards, 3 receptions. Logan Thomas, 24 yards, 2 receptions. They already have 5 guys that have at least 20 receiving yards, the Commanders. And the Eagles have A.J. Brown, who has 15. They're not dominating the clock. It's still early, of course. But at the same time, run the football. Run the football. And just run the ball down their throats. That's all I got to say. Eagles are 1-3 on third down conversions. The Commanders are 2-3. 2-4-3. It is still early, says Larry. Let's take a look at some of the other scores that we have going on here. All right, so the Cowboys, they are just crushing the Rams. 26-3 in the second quarter with 12:45 to go. It is just an absolute beatdown. Their defense has been tremendous in this game, it looks like. Houston winning 7-0 against the Carolina Panthers out in Carolina. The Colts winning 10-7 against the New Orleans Saints. And Larry's Vikings, they're up 7-0 as they just started the second quarter. Alrighty, so Hal, so far, having a great day. Hal is 14 for 15 in the passing game with 2 touchdowns and 140 passing yards. Sly will kick it off, and the Eagles will get the ball back as kickoff is going towards the end zone, and it's going to be called for a touchback. One Eagles comeback. You got to like and subscribe. Yes, sir. I said this before. Hurts isn't that good, and why do we have to wait till the second half to make adjustments, says Mike Green. It's not that Hurts isn't that good, man. I tend to disagree. I just think that the play calling has just gone really stagnant. That's what it is. Hurts' passes have been really, really sharp. If you watched him last season and even early on this year, he's had some pretty good passes. Even though he's not his old self, he's still getting used to this new play calling. So Hurts 7 for 11 with only 39 passing yards so far, but again, it's still early on. Hurts will get the snap, looks down the center, and it's incomplete. Good defense by the Commanders, as the intended receiver was supposed to be Julio Jones. So St. Jude there to play good defense on him and just deflect it out of his hands and dive forward. Of 36 left in the second quarter. Eagles 6-1. They're down 14-3 against the Commanders. I was surprised they didn't call a pass interference, but it was still a good defensive play. 30 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap, looks down the center, and it's caught by Goddard. Goddard will take it all the way. He'll just get 6 yards or so there. It'll be 3rd and 4. It was a 6-yard game. Mayo and Davis there to make the tackle. That was a pretty good pass there by Hurts. I like the play call there too. Didn't want to get too fancy with it. And now, just got to move those chains here. Again, Eagles 1 for 3 on third down conversions today. Everybody lines up, running back towards the left side. 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Hurts will get the snap, looks, and fires it, and it's caught. And going all the way out of bounds towards the near sideline is A.J. Brown. 24 yards wrapped up right there. And he'll take it all the way to the Washington 45. Butler able to make the tackle. And Hurts with a pretty good read there. And threw it right on the money to A.J. Brown as he hauled it in. Got right into the fingertips. And St. Juice, that was his guy, not able to stay on him. So 1st and 10, 3 targets for Brown, 39 yards on 3 catches. 11:20 left to go in the second quarter. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will fake the handoff, fires towards his right, and finds Goddard. Goddard tries to escape one tackle, and he gets through St. Juste, but he'll be taken down by Sweat. Gets 10 yards there, and he'll move the chains again to the Washington 35-yard line. What's up, Jiva Newts? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, my guy. It's 1st and 10. I don't know why it said 2nd and 10. The graphics operators had that wrong. Hurts 10 for 15 in the passing game with 79 passing yards. 2 receivers towards the left and 3 to the right. This time, Kenneth Gainwell will get the handoff, and Gainwell can't even get over to the line of scrimmage as the left side of the Commanders' interior able to do a good job at stopping the run there. So it was no gain. They're going to say that he actually did get back to the line of scrimmage. Hudson and Davis there to make the tackle. So the ball's at the Washington 35. Only 10 rushing yards for the Eagles so far in this game. Hurts again will get the snap, fakes the handoff to Gainwell. He backs up, gets a good opening there, looks down, and he is able to find Brown again. Brown gets 13 yards as he gets tackled by St. Juste right over towards the far sideline at the Washington 22, in between the 22 and the 23. You're working on the video and taking a break. Just wanted to say hi to JJ. We love you, Jiva Newts. Guys, make sure you go like and subscribe to Jiva Newts. Jiva Newts, post your link down below, man. Come on. A.J. Brown got a little banged up on that play. He's on the sideline, but he seems to be okay. 52 yards, 4 receptions for him. Can anybody else answer the bell here? 4 seconds left on the play clock. 9:18 left in the second quarter. Hurts will fake the handoff, and he escapes one tackle, and he'll just go down. So the Commanders' defensive line doing a good job at just putting the pressure on Hurts as he falls down, and he loses 3 yards there. It was a really good defensive play. They were ready to come after him, and the offensive line just not prepared that time. Deron Payne there to make the tackle and make the sack occur. 2nd and 13. Ball now at the Washington 25. Gainwell in motion. Hurts will get the football, and he'll find Gainwell, and Gainwell just gets tackled at the legs and just gets a couple of yards there. Is Smith in the game plan today? So far, not anything for him. Just 1 target and nine receiving yards for him. That's it. So it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. Boy, do they need to convert on this 3rd down here. Maybe a play action pass would be a good medicine. 3 receivers towards the left and 2 to the right. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking deep. He fires it. It's caught. Wide open again. Brown. How? As he goes within the 5 towards the near sideline, and it'll be a 1st and goal at the Washington 3. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to cover A.J. Brown there. He was wide open, and Forbes Jr. just got beaten up. Not even a whole bunch of legwork there by A.J. Brown. He didn't really have to do a whole bunch, but I gotta tell you, a good play by Hurts. Forbes Jr. tried to wrap his arms around Brown's legs. It's a 1st and goal. Clock still running. 7:05 left in the second quarter. Eagles need to get into the end zone here. They're 3 yards away. Brown in motion. Hurts gets the snap. He hands it off to Gainwell, and Gainwell gets wrapped up, and he loses the football. Oh, he loses it. He fumbles it. It's recovered by the Commanders. Is that correct? They haven't whistled for anything, but Gainwell fumbled it. Refs still haven't signaled which way it's going to go, as they're still talking things over. Let's see on the replay. Gainwell just got the football stripped by Curl, and there were a whole swarm full of Commanders that tried to get on top of it, But did Gainwell hold on? Recovered by Mathis at the Washington 6. It's a fumble, and the Commanders have the football. Wow. That is a big rally killer there. Big turnover. Fumble well. Well, I bet you that he's probably not going to get a lot of snaps now. I can't believe he fumbled it. Curl just picked it or punched it right out of his hands. And there were about 5 Commanders that were there to just get on top of the football. I don't know why it took them so long to signal it, because it looked like that Curl was able to stay on top of it. Ugh, I'm still a little bit fragile from the Phillies' loss for this. I know, man. That's why you got to tune into the Sixers tonight, because they're playing really good basketball. Hope to see you there, Chris. Hope to see all of you there. But yeah, this is tough, man. I can't believe it. Right at the 6-yard line, or at the 3-yard line. They were at the 3. He would have lost 3 yards, so it technically is at that's where the ball will be spotted at the 6, but still. Chris, me too. Yeah, I get it. I haven't been able to talk about it yet because, first of all, I've been really busy, and I'm trying to let these games, try to be my therapy. That's why, when the Sixers lost last year, to the Boston Celtics, I was really happy because I had the Phillies to kind of cope with my frustration, if you will. And with this, with the Phillies now, it's like, well, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Sixers look pretty fun. They're looking good so far, and that's because it's a new coach, and Tyrese Maxey's doing well. But we'll talk about them another time, and the Eagles were doing really well, just overall, but this is just a whole nother, that was just sloppy. Kenneth Gainwell with that fumble, that's going to get a whole lot of talks there. You can't do that, man. You got to hold on to the ball. Curl just punched it out right there. Curl's a strong guy, too, but there was just no reason why Gainwell deserved to fumble that. It could take literally years to recover, says Larry. From the Phillies? All right, Hal left alone. Well, actually, no, he has a running back towards his left side. His right side, that's Robinson, that is. He'll get the snap. He looks. He fires it. It's caught at the 11-yard line. The time it was caught by Logan Thomas, Nakobe Dean, and Zach Cunningham there to make the tackles. It's 2nd and 5 at the Washington 12. So just a short play there. They don't move the sticks just yet. Eagles do have 2 timeouts. They're down 14-3 in quarter number 2. So they were marching down the field and were knocking on the door. But Curl just punched the football out of Kenneth Gainwell's hands at the 6. It's 2nd and 6. Hal backs up as he gets the snap, fires it over the middle. It's caught and taken all the way towards the 30. The catch was made at the 24, I want to say. So Jamison Crowder there to get 18 yards. And again, Sean Desai and the defense just not doing a good job at stopping these receivers. 5 receivers for the Commanders have over 20 receiving yards. McLaurin with 40 and Crowder with 18. Just knocking on the door. Al will hand it off this time to McKinnon. Or to a Robinson Jr., excuse me. And Robinson gets 4 yards as he tried to go into the interior towards the left sideline. And he just gets 4 yards. So the ball will be at between the 34 and the 33 hash marks. Texans up 7-0 over the Panthers. They're playing like I thought that they would. Never play a lead against Washington, says Denbrew. Again, still early on, but they're playing from behind. There's no doubt about it. 4:50 left to go in the first half. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Howell will fake the handoff and fakes the jet sweep as well. He'll toss it this time, and getting taken down for a loss of 2 is Antonio Gibson. Just at the numbers. Third down. They lost 2 yards there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Maybe 1.5 yards, I should say. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell. So Nakobe Dean did a good job at just tackling Gibson right at the legs. The ball is at Washington zone 33. 3rd and 7, 2 seconds on the play clock. Howell gets the snap, pressure's coming, and he fires it and finds Dotson. And Dotson's going to go all the way towards the far sideline as he gets tackled out of bounds by Reed Blankenship. 23 yards there by Dotson, and about 4 yards or so after the catch. Wow. Good job by Howell to just get that, to just roll over towards his right side, find Dotson wide open. It's just an easy play, or just an easy call right there. And Dotson on 3 targets has 46 yards. 1st and 10 with 2 seconds on the play clock. Howell finds a man open towards his right side, but it will be just for about a gain of 1. Armah was there to make the catch at the Philadelphia 44. Armah Jr., that is. They're going to say that he was down at the line of scrimmage. Can't stop a team that could only score 7 on the Giants, says Denbrew. 14-3 was 2nd and 10 and 2:45 left in the first half. 3 receivers towards the right and 2 to the left. Howell handed off this time towards his running back. And Robinson gets 4 yards there. We need 3 more likes to get to 30. Come on, what are you guys waiting for? Give you this content for free. All you got to do is just like and subscribe, man. That's it. 3rd and 6, 2:15 left to go in the second quarter. Brian Robinson Jr., 38 rushes on the season, 20 receptions. He's been doing pretty good as their primary running back option. A dual threat, if you will. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, so they decide not to run another play, and the clock stops. It's 3rd and 6 when we return. Commanders lead it 14-3 against the Eagles. We need 4 more subscribers to get to 14 under 40. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you love the Eagles, if you love the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Flyers, we try to do almost all their games. We did 127 of the 162 during the regular season of baseball. And, of course, we covered them all the way till the end. We're still doing the World Series. And we also are doing Eagles football and Sixers basketball. Sixers play tonight at 7:30. And, well, we also are going to be doing Flyers games right after the World Series is done. Both sides of the ball need to step up, says Dr. IQ. Yes, sir. See a lot of my Phillies people coming back on here. That's nice to see. That's good. I want to try to get you guys to come on for my Sixers stuff. So if you guys do love the Sixers, you just got to be there tonight at 7:30. I hope to see you all there. Turn on those notification bell icons, guys, so that way you know when I upload or if I go live. We just reached 30 likes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. 21 people on here watching. 21 of you are studs. All 21 of you. You guys are the best. Now we got 23 people on here, so the other 2 of you are pretty amazing people as well. Complaints about this game? Comment down below. What are you not seeing from your 2 eyes or from your 2 ears? What are you not hearing? I know what I'm not hearing. And what I'm not seeing, Devontae Smith's number being called. I don't see any plays for Devontae Smith. None. There's no action for him. It's been A.J. Brown, a couple of times Dallas Goedert, but no Smith. And they're not even running the ball. They literally have 6 rushing yards. No run game. Soft coverage. I'm with you, man. Eagles defense needs to wake up. Eagles defense has to wake up too. Kenneth Gainwell has to wake up, man. He does. Still can't believe he fumbled it. 3rd and 6. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hal and the Commanders have the football in their own territory at the 35, or at the 45. Yep, at the 35, I should say. Hal will get the snap. He'll find Thomas, and Thomas is there to get 5 more yards, and the Eagles call their second timeout with 1:48 left to go in the first half. So the ball will be now at the 35. It'll be 4th and 1 here. So the Eagles are going to put some time back on the clock. They just took 9 seconds off. So 1:51. It looked like that they took about 15 seconds off, if I'm correct. But regardless, they get more time back. Commanders have 3 timeouts left, so they could still technically get the ball back. It'll be 4th and 1. Hal and the Commanders look like that they're going to go for it. And I guess why not? It's a gutsy play call here by Ron Rivera. They're 6 for 9 on 4th downs this season. Eagles defense lining up. Commanders with 7 seconds left on the play clock. Hal will get the snap, looks over towards his left, and it's incomplete. Almost picked off by Bradbury. Intended receiver, Terry McLaurin. I thought maybe Bradbury should have caught it, but regardless, the Eagles will get the football back. All right, another timeout on the field. Yep, I think you should have caught it. We're going to take the hat off. Ugh. Now's the time to do so. All right, tea time. All right. 4 more subscribers till we get to 1,440. What are you guys waiting for? If you guys would like to donate to the channel as well, please feel free to do so. You can follow Play by Play with JJ on all the social media platforms that are out there. All right? You could totally do that. If you're interested in becoming a moderator, please feel free to hit me up as well. We need more moderators for Eagles games. So if you're going to be on here watching Eagles games and you want to help out with the channel and just direct people to the social media channels and all that type of stuff, please feel free to reach out to me and email me at jasonjosephonair@gmail.com. Okay? I am going to post that right now. jasonjosephonair@gmail.com. There we go. Right there. And what I probably should do, and I'm going to do this right now, every time I post my whatchamacallit links, or if I talk about my socials, rather than just always relying on the bot, I have it right here too. So please reach out to me. I need more mods. I need more people to help out with this channel. And I love each and every one of you, and I want you guys to get more involved. Would love to have you guys on board. Just got to write the email. That's it. 14-3 Commanders, man. So in case you are just tuning in, Terry McLaurin had a 26-yard touchdown pass from Sam Howell in the first quarter to make it a 7-0 game. Jake Elliott then kicked a 51-yard field goal with 2:11 to go in the first frame to make it 7-3, and that's how the Eagles got on the board. Jahan Dotson then got a 21-yard touchdown pass to make it a 14-3 game. I'm back. Had a hard time getting back on YouTube, says Jiva Newts. Did you post your link down below? I don't think you did, man. All right, Eagles have the football. 1:48 to go in the first half. Hurts will get the snap, and he's looking deep. Fires towards his left side. It's caught by Olamide Zaccheaus. He tried to stay in bounds, but he just got taken out. His 2 feet just went out of bounds. He tried to get his footing to be on point, but it's a 2nd and 5 there. So what did I miss, guys? Well, you're missing an Eagles game so far where they're not able to dominate the clock. 14-3, Commanders lead. Clock stops with 1:42 left. And who's banged up there? Is that Kelsey? Is that Kelsey that's banged up there? It's on the far sideline. It was Opeta. Opeta was injured during the play. Jets and Giants are combined 0 for 11 on 3rd down. Giants are 0 for 5 on 3rd down, and Jets are 0 for 6. The battle of the MetLife teams. All right, good. Thanks, Steven. So the Eagles are going to call their 3rd timeout here. Suo Opeta gets back up. Well, if he were to miss some time, that's a big loss for the Eagles O-line there, too. Opeta, of course, 27 years old, from Bountiful, Utah. He's 6'4", 305 pounds, went to Stansbury Park High School and Weber State College. So the Eagles have no timeouts left. Commanders have all 3 of their timeouts left. Ball spotted at the 39 in Eagles territory. Gainwell in motion, going from right to left. Hurts gets the snap. He finds Gainwell towards the left side. Then Gainwell just gets 2 yards there. And they'll take it to the Philadelphia 42. So we got out of bounds pretty quickly. It's 3rd down with 98 seconds left in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 2. Hurts 15 for 20 in the passing game with 122 passing yards. Just not a whole bunch of action for him today. 3 receivers towards the left and 2 to the right. Goddard also to the right. Hurts gets it, and he'll find Zaccheaus again. Zaccheaus catches it, and that's going to move the chains. So Zaccheaus caught it towards the far sideline. Just got about 7 yards there. That was Kenneth Gainwell, actually. I beg your pardon. So Gainwell caught it for 7 yards. Move on. 3 receptions for 11 yards for Kenneth Gainwell. Clock stops with 93 seconds left. Hurts in the gun, gets the snap, looks over towards the far sideline. He'll find Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus escapes 1 tackle, or Gainwell escapes 1 tackle and gets out of bounds again. My gosh. So there's just, they got 2 yards there that time. What's up, Trailblazer? How you doing, man? 2nd and 8. 1:26 left to go in the first half. So Gainwell took it to the Washington 49. Davis there to make the tackle out of bounds. Hurts left alone in the backfield. He'll get the snap. Play action. Fires it. It's caught. And it will go all the way towards the 35. That's Devontae Smith, who takes it inside the 35 to the 34. 15 yards there. Does not get out of bounds. So 68 seconds left. Clock still running. Eagles don't really have a whole lot of time. Hurts will get the snap again. Looks downfield. It's caught again by Devontae Smith. And he gets 18 yards there. Clock still running. 52, 51, 50. First and 10. Ball spotted at the Washington 16. 44 seconds. Hurts will get the snap finally. He's looking towards the left side, and it is caught by Brown. A.J. Brown with a one-handed catch in the end zone and being all covered up and somehow, some way hauled it in. 34 seconds left. A.J. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown reception as he beat St. Just right there. Did he have full possession of the football when he caught it? That's the question. A one-handed catch and just got his second hand on it at the very last second. He got it. He got it. That's crazy. That's one of the best catches I've probably seen for the Eagles this year, if not the best. 14-9, extra point coming. It's up, and it's good. So Elliott gets the extra point there, and the Eagles on 7 plays get 65 yards in the time of 1 minute and 14 seconds. Can't believe he caught that. That is an unbelievable catch. Was able to haul it in as he caught it with his right hand, and then at the very last second, with St. Just all over him, was able to just secure it with the right hand, or with the left hand. That was absolutely needed. And 34 seconds left. We have a timeout. And the Commanders will get it back. It's 14-10, Washington. Needed that before to the half. I'm with you. Definitely needed the momentum before halftime. Fly, Eagles, fly. Good drive, man. Good drive. Incredible catch. Eagles lead rusher is Hurts with 7. Well, I mean, at that time with no timeouts left, you gotta use the air game. But other than that, you're right. Correct. You should be concerned about that. So Jalen Hurts, 20 for 25 with 179 passing yards. That was his first touchdown pass. Elliott kicks it off. It goes all the way towards the end zone. And there's a touchback. World Series Game 3. That'll be tomorrow night. We are covering that. It'll be Rangers and Diamondbacks out at Chase Field. Hopefully you all will join me for that at 8:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully they run more in the second half. Brown is the best. Oh my gosh. A.J. Brown today. Have yourself a half. 6 receptions for 88 yards. Here's Sam Howell. They got to work very quickly here. They have 3 timeouts, though. Howell will get the snap, looks over towards his right, and he'll end up finding Gibson there. Gibson just gets a short gain as he runs out of bounds. He gets 2 yards and takes it all the way to the Washington 27. So clock stops with 28 seconds to go in the first half. It's been a pretty long second quarter. 2-minute warning was like, 10 minutes ago? 10 seconds left on the play clock. And 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Howell in the gun, gets the snap, looks down to center. It's caught and taken all the way by Crowder for a first down marker. They won't call a timeout here. Or are they? Yes, they are. Okay, there you go. Took them about 2 seconds for them to call a timeout. As Crowder got 8 yards, Zach Cunningham there to make the tackle right up the middle. And the ball will be spotted at the Washington 35. We got 35 likes on here. Spike the like. And make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We need 4 more subscribers to get to 1,440. What are you guys waiting for? We do Sixers basketball, Flyers hockey, Eagles football, and Phillies baseball as well. We got the Sixers game later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll be on here doing that. Howell with 200 passing yards in just the first half. 2 timeouts remaining for Washington. Howell will get the snap. He's looking deep. He fires it up the middle. It is Incomplete, I believe. It is. It took 5 seconds off the clock. Dotson was trying to make the catch at the logo as he tried to dive forward, and there were about 3 Eagles there, including Brown and Blankenship. They might challenge this. The second timeout is called by Washington here. I want to make sure that it wasn't caught. Nope. Okay, they're not going to challenge it. I thought maybe that they would. Even though it was an incomplete pass and the clock was stopped, they just wanted to have a little conversation. 13 seconds to go. I guess that they had nothing to lose. 1 timeout to go. 13 seconds left. Washington leads it 14-10. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. All right, Howell will get the snap. He fires it, and it will be caught up the middle, this time by Jahan Dotson. 14 yards, and he goes all the way to the Philadelphia 38. And there's the third and final timeout with 6 seconds to go, called by the Commanders. Eagles will get the ball to start off the second half, and Sly is going to go out there to kick a field goal. That's what they're going to do. They're not even going to take their chances. They may have time to run one more play, but Sly, the longest he had this season was 51. And how much will this be for? This will be for 56. Sly has legs too. 6 seconds to go in the first half. It's 14-10 Washington. Sly with a 56-yard attempt here. Ball spotted. Kick is up. Flag on the play, though, and the kick would have been good, I believe, but a flag is thrown. Let's see what the flag will be here. Field goal formation penalty. It was on Chris Paul, not the basketball player Chris Paul, but Chris Paul for the Commanders. A 5-yard penalty enforced at the Philadelphia 38, and it'll be 1st and 15. So I believe that that's going to set them back 5 more yards for a 61-yard field goal, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that just yet. 51 yards. Oh, yeah, 61. Yep. Okay, here it is, a 61-yard attempt here. So Sly, his career longest is 58. This is for 61. 6 seconds to go in the first half. The ball was spotted. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Oh, my gosh. He got it. 17-10, and it wasn't like it was close or not. He just had all legs there and was able to hit the back of the net, too. That's unbelievable. Just got it right down the middle. Wow. 17-10 with 1 second left in the second quarter. That's crazy. See what the Eagles do here on the kickoff. They're even going to set it up here. (17-10) Washington. That was an incredible kick by Joey Sly. 61-yard field goal for him. That's his career longest. All right, here's Sly with the onside kick there. It's played on a bounce by Sid Brown, and they'll take a knee, and that's going to be it. So the Eagles down 17-10 as we go into halftime, as the Commanders lead it by 7. And Sam Howell so far has been perfect. 226 passing yards. He's 24 for 26 with his completion so far. And the Eagles have to try to stop him in the second half. All right, here's what we're going to do. So if you are still here, please don't go anywhere, because we're going to go right on over to a channel. Okay? So I want you to comment down below. All right? Who else is live right now? All right? If you know of any other YouTuber that does anything any football games. If they're live, comment down below and we'll go raid their channel. All right? That's what we're going to do. If I can find anybody that's live, I might do that right now myself. But I hope you're all doing well. This has not been a good game for the Eagles so far. We got 20 people on here watching. Stay tuned with us. Stay right here. We're going to go raid on over to Rising Rhino. That's what we're going to do. Eagles by Chat Sports. Okay. Eagles by Chat Sports. We'll go over to their channel. Eagles by Chat Sports. There we go. All right. We'll go over and raid to their channel. They got 2.1K people on there. All right. So we're going to copy and paste the link right now. That's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to go right over to that channel. Click on this link, and we're going to go see play-by-play with JJ Raid. And wish this guy. And the Eagles make a comeback, yes. Oh, but you can only... Oh, it's just subscribers mode only. So you have to be subscribed to the channel. That's what it is. All right, we'll subscribe. Okay, so that's it. Only channel subscribers can send messages. All right, Charge. Go subscribe to our boys' channel. And let's go say play-by-play with JJ Raid. We love ya. Play-by-play with JJ Raid. We love ya. Let's see. Here we are. All right, who else is going to join me on this raid? Formula 1 pre-race is live, says Walt M. What's up, Walt? How you doing, dude? Thanks for coming on here, man. We can raid over to his channel next. We'll do that. Can you drop his link down below if you're able to do that? He has a lot. This guy has a lot of people on there, so he's probably not going to be able to see us, but that's okay. That's all right. He's probably not going to be able to see us. All right, so we'll... Formula 1 pre-race is live on. Formula 1 pre-race. I thought that was the name of his channel, too. I thought that was the name of a channel, though, too. All right. He didn't see us. He didn't see us. All right, we'll do Rising Rhino. Because Rhino will definitely notice us. So let's drop Rhino's link down below. Let's do that right now. This leaf that's like literally on my window right now, it's like really, really bugging me. I need to get it off. All right, we're going to go to Rising Rhino's channel. And we're going to go raid on over there. Play-by-play with JJ in the house. All right, come on, people. Let's go right on over to his channel and say that we love him. Who else is going to join me? Who else is coming on the Rising Rhino's channel with me? Anybody? Anybody want to join the raid? You guys definitely should. I just see me in there. Come on, man. We got to show him some love and support. We got to help our buddy out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. Am I the only one that's going to raid? That's really sad. That is sad. Come on. Come on, let's interact with our brother. Let's see. Is he right there?
Jazz, let's go. From the 33, Minshew over the middle.
All right. He did see us. He did see me. Ugh, anybody else want to raid over to his channel? No. No. Nobody else wants to raid over with me. We got 9 people on here watching. All right, 10 people. All right, that's probably why. All right, we got 10 people on there. All right, this is who we're raiding on over to. All right, come on back if you were on whatchamacallit's channel. Yeah, I don't think he saw any of us, but that's okay. That's what it was. That's where you guys were. That was my fault. All right. All right. I'm going to be right back. I will be back in literally just like 3 minutes, all right? I'm going to take a very quick step off. I need to go get some more water. But don't go anywhere. Be right back. Come on. Be right back. All right, we're back. Cool. We're back on here, guys. Hopefully you're all doing well and that you're having yourselves a fantastic day. All right, let's take a look at some of the other scores around the NFL. So the Dolphins lead it 17-7 at halftime against the New England Patriots. Matt Jones just 9 for 13 today with 70 completing yards. Tua has 165 passing yards. There we go. Did I just say completing yards? I meant to say passing yards. Okay. Ramondre is 27 rushing yards. Okay. So it's 17-7 at the half there. You got Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. It's 9-3. Okay. And Jacksonville is down. Jacksonville leads at 9-3. So, not a whole bunch of action right there either. You got Trevor Lawrence with 127 passing yards. Calvin Ridley is 72 receiving yards. Deontay Johnson, 62 receiving yards for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then Kenny Pickett, 10 for 16 with just 73 passing yards, 62 yards just to Deontay Johnson as well. So Jets lead at 7-3 as the Jets are beating the New York Jets, or the New York Giants. Oh, my gosh. I'm really struggling today. Zach Wilson, 8 for 17 in the passing game. And Tyrod Taylor is 4 for 7 with just 9 passing yards. Literally, 4 for 7 with just 9 passing yards. It's just been Saquon Barkley and Tyrod Taylor have been running the football. They have 79 yards running. Darren Waller and Matt Breida lead the team in receiving yards with 4. It's crazy. The Cowboys lead at 33-9 against the LA Rams. So the Cowboys have Dak Prescott, who's been doing pretty good today. He's 17 for 21 with 225 passing yards, 3 touchdown passes, 1 pick, and Matt Stafford 10 for 19 with 107 passing yards. And you got the Saints and the Colts. They're up 21-20 as that's been a pretty good game, too. Derek Carr, 9 for 12 with 174 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. And Gardner Minshew, former Eagle, 13 for 21 with 102 yards as well, racked up in the passing game. Michael Thomas is 63 receiving yards. Rashid Shaheed has 58 yards. It was just on 1 reception, too. He had a 58-yard reception. That was for a touchdown pass. All right, we're just getting started with the second half here. Sly will kick it off. Eagles will be receiving the football. And now it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. All right, see you, man. Thanks so much for coming on here. Appreciate it. 17-10 is the score. The Eagles have 6 rushing yards in the first half. It's the fewest by the Eagles since September 20th of 2015. That's really crazy. Then the other score, we got 7-6 with the Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. And the Vikings lead at 10-3 against the Packers. All righty, here we go. So Hurts and company back out there on the offensive side for the Birds. And a flag will be thrown right before the play call starts, and I believe that there was a problem with the formation from the defensive side. Eagles going from right to left, and the Commanders will be going from left to right in this quarter. So Payne gets called with a penalty flag there, a neutral zone infraction for 5 yards. The ball will be enforced at the Philadelphia 25. All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those bells. 1st and 5 now for the Eagles. As we're just starting off the third quarter here, Hurts hands it off and feeds Swift. Swift runs up the middle, and he'll get 8 yards or so there as he gets hugged by a couple of Commanders for a couple of tackles, including Curl. So Swift gets 9 yards. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 39-yard line. And Curl and Johnson did a good job of just wrapping him up like he was a present right there. And just stuffed him with nowhere to go. Clock moving. We're just 35 seconds underway in the third quarter. Eagles down 17-10. Hurts with a backwards pass to Devontae Smith, and Smith just gets past the line of scrimmage towards the far sideline, and will just get 1 yard, and the ball will be at the Philadelphia 40. So Hurts so far, 21 for 26 with his completions, 180 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and no turnovers by him. The Eagles only have 1 turnover as the ball was fumbled by Kenneth Gainwell. That was it. Eagles also, mind you, only 15 rushing yards. DeAndre Swift just got 9 right there, so they had 6 coming in to the second half. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 40. Hurts gets it. He'll hand it off to Swift as he runs up the middle again. This time it's for 4 yards, and Daron Payne there to tackle him down right at the hash mark. 3rd and 5. Good call by Brian Johnson as they're trying to establish the run to start off the 3rd quarter. And that's what they have to do. Own the time of possession, chew up the clock, and try to run the ball down the Commanders' throats. Eagles are 4 for 6 on 3rd down conversions today. Can they go 5 for 7 here? Hurts gets the snap. He's looking down the center. It's caught. Nobody on A.J. Brown as he gets past half the logo. And, well, nice play right there. That was actually to Kenneth Gainwell for 17 yards. And Jartavius Martin there to make the tackle. So Gainwell was right up the middle, nobody on him, as he just got past the logo at FedEx Field, and the ball will be spotted at the Washington 39-yard line. Gainwell with 5 receptions for 30 yards. Hurts with 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He'll hand it off this time to Swift. Swift trying to find some daylight, tries to run up the middle, and he'll get 5 yards. At the 34, Curl there again to make the tackle. Boy, Curl has been absolutely tremendous so far. He's been really solid on the defensive front for the Washington Commanders. Really has been absolutely awesome. So Cameron Curl, that is, or Cameron Curl, I should say. 2nd and 5. Hurts hands it off to Swift again. Swift going towards the right side, and he'll run up the middle, towards the right side of the middle, I should say. It just gets about 1.5 yards as Mayo is there to make the tackle. Just 11:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter as the Eagles so far 6 plays and 43 yards on this 3-minute and 15-second drive. They're trying to convert on 3rd down again. It's a 3rd and 3. Ball at the 35, in between the 35 and the 34 hash marks. Hurts will hand it off, and getting a couple of yards there is DeAndre Swift. It'll be 4th down, so the Eagles cannot move the chains that time. It'll be 4th and 2. I don't know what type of call that was. I was surprised that he didn't go for like a short pass there. I didn't think that running the ball would have been effective that time around. But the Eagles' offense, are they going to stay out there? I guess that they will. It'll be 4th and 2 with 10.5 minutes left. They're going to stay out there. Eagles are 10 for 14 on 4th downs this season. 5 seconds left on the play clock. This is a big play here. Hurts gets the snap. Nobody was in the backfield. He fires it, and it is dropped by Brown, but a flag is thrown on the play. A PI on St. Just. Brown was heading towards the end zone, towards the near sideline, and St. Just, let's see if this was pass interference. I don't know. They're still talking things over. I don't know. I didn't think that there was any sort of interference there from the angle that I saw. I thought that was a good defensive play. Let's see what they call. They do call pass interference. Huh. That's crazy. Maybe at the very beginning, there was some sort of, yeah. No, it's hard to tell from that angle. I thought it was a good defensive play personally. They call defensive pass interference for 31 yards. Ball spotted right at the 1. So the Eagles are knocking on the door. They use the brotherly shove to try to get into the end zone. The ball is fumbled. And the Commanders have the ball. Wow. Commanders take over. It's the second turnover on the day by the Eagles. Hurts fumbled the ball. It got knocked away. And within the pylon, the Commanders came up with it. That is crazy. I hear you, man. We're doing the Eagles game. But I hear you. Defensive pass interference. They didn't say what this play was here. They lost the ball. Tried to use the brotherly shove and it didn't work. It was recovered by 4 at the Washington 1. So Kendall Fuller, the left cornerback for the Commanders, got it. Wow. And the Commanders take over on downs. Ugh. I don't think that was pass interference. This play is under review. That's what they're saying, okay? And again, I don't get any sort of signals, so that's why we have NFL Jesus Live stats up right now, because they tell us everything that we have to know. I can't believe that they fumbled it. Den Bruce is terrible. Trailblazers on here. He's angry. Angry emoji. To be honest with you, I don't think the A.J. Brown play, I don't think that was pass interference. I really don't. I think that they got that call wrong. I thought it was a good defensive play by St. Juste, unless that there was an angle that I didn't see. But from the angles that I saw, they said it was illegal use of the hands. Declined. They denied that penalty. But they called defensive pass interference. I was shocked. I was really shocked. Okay. 17-10, Commanders lead. If you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We want to get more and more people to come on here. Tell your friends about this channel. So, let's see again. I probably should put the closed caption on. That would probably be a smart thing to do. I don't always like having it on because then it makes me look at things. So the ball was just dropped. It's just so hard to tell in the pylon where it was and who recovered it. Okay, so here is where they have the ball, and it's so hard to see where the ball is lost. Okay, so the ball is right there, and the Commanders got on top of it. 2 turnovers by the Eagles. Ball spotted at the 1. Timeout with 10:09 left. There was a timeout in play in the game. 10:09 left to go in the third quarter. Commanders will take over. It'll be their first drive to start off the third quarter here. Is this stream crashing? Is the team crashing or the stream? All right, Hal will get the snap, looks at it, and it's incomplete. What stream? It's probably your Wi-Fi, man. So it's 2nd and 10. It was a shotgun pass by Howell to Logan Thomas. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Howell gets the snap, looks down the center. It's caught by Dotson. A deep pass there to the 20. They're going to mark him down at the Washington 19-yard line. Again, soft coverage. This time, Kevin Byard there, just not able to stay on his man. Again, Slay Jr., I mean, they're going with a zone defense here, and they're just not playing man-to-man coverage. We take incomplete passes. We take them. I hear YouTube is having issues today with the streams. I apologize about that. Shocker, soft coverage, says Denbrew. 9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Howell gets the snap, and he's wrapped up by Reddick, who throws out of pressure. And is that a forwards pass? I don't know. Hassan Reddick is coming up with the ball. There's a flag on the play. Let's see. Was he down by contact? That's the question before the pass was thrown. Reddick did a good job at getting to the quarterback, no doubt about it. They rule it as an incomplete pass, but they're going to call roughing the passer on Hassan Reddick. I can't believe it. Or intentional. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. Sam Howell got called for intentional grounding. That's what it was. Grounding by Sam Howell. It said on NFL Jesus, it said at first it was roughing the passer. Then they just changed it. 17-10 Commanders. It's now 2nd and 20. Clock stops at 9:20. So the ball spotted at the 9. Howell will get the snap again. Finds Dotson. And he gets taken down right at the 17. So Jahan Dotson today, 7 receptions for 99 yards. He's been leading the way in the receiving game for the Commanders. Terry McLaurin with 4 targets, 3 receptions for 40 yards. He's next, right behind him. 8:50 left to go in the third quarter. We need 3 more subs to get to 14:40. Howell in the gun. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. He'll get the snap. 3 receivers were over towards the right side. And the pass is made. It was deflected off of Reddick's hands, I believe. And Thomas was there to make the catch. Fletcher Cox gets the tackle. 3 yards at the Washington 20. And it will be a 4th down here. So Fletcher Cox comes up with the stop. It'll be 4th and 9. 8:15 left in the third quarter. Good job by the Eagles defense to get the stop that they needed. And now the Eagles need to convert here. The offense has been absolutely sloppy. And they have converted 2 turnovers in the red zone. So Way comes up with the punt here. It's high, pretty deep, all the way towards the 25. Covey's there to make the catch. He'll take it all the way to the 30, to the 40. He gets shoved by his own teammate, Smith Jr., but he gets taken down right at the 50. Good run, though, by Covey. If his teammate wasn't there, he probably would have gotten some more yards. But regardless, with 7:47 to go in the third quarter, Eagles will have the football, and they'll set up shop right at the 49-yard line. A 25-yard return. I've definitely have made some mistakes today. But we're not perfect, and we're still trying to get better. We got to do more and more prep work. There's no doubt about it. No excuses either. None. We got to do better prep work. And we'll get better. But it all starts with our setup here and how we set ourselves up for the stream. So it's all part of the learning experience. It really is. We got 18 people on here watching. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hopefully you're having yourselves a fantastic day. Yes, sir. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. I'm going to ask you an Eagles trivia question, okay, because totally forgot to do that. All right. If you get this Eagles trivia question correct, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, this is what you'll hear. All right, let me fix this up first because this is bugging me. Okay. Let's fix this up first. Good stuff. Good. All right. Where is it? All right. So this is what I want to know. Here we go. Who set an Eagles single game rushing record with 205 yards for the Eagles? Okay. Who set an Eagles single game rushing record with 205 yards rushing? That's what I want to know. Comment down below what your answers are. All right, Eagles set up shop. Hurts fakes the handoff, escapes the pressure, steps up, rolls over towards his right side. Defender's coming, and he just gets taken down right after the line of scrimmage. Just maybe got half a yard there or so. So Hill was there to make the tackle. Blunt. Nope, that's incorrect. Any more guesses? Come on, let's interact on here. I want to see more and more people come on here to interact. We got... oh, man. 2nd and 11. Who set an Eagles single-game rushing record with 205 yards? That's what I want to know. All right, DeAndre Swift runs up the middle, tries the curl over his defender, and man, oh, man, it's a 3rd down. Got 6 yards. Swift tried to run on over Butler, and Butler had the duck. That's a dangerous play. The Eagles have done that twice today. And Swift definitely can run, and he's great at curling, but don't want to injure yourself either. Was it Swift? Nope. Can't think of his name. We got him from Miami. 5 seconds left on the play clock here. Hurts gets the snap, fires it towards DeAndre Swift. Or Devontae Smith, that is. And, well, he gets taken down for a loss there. So, the Commanders' defense does their job. It's a 3 and an out for the Eagles as they can't move the chains and can't move the ball forward. Devontae Smith, it was a pretty short pass. And it'll be 4th and 4. 5:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. Eagles are going to stay put out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. I'm shocked. But also they're past the 50, so 4th and 4 here. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts gets the snap. Big play coming up here. He's still looking, fires it up the middle. It's caught by Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith with a sliding catch. And they move the chains. 17 yards. Smith open towards the near sideline. Was able to make the catch. Here's Hurts with the snap again. Lots of room to operate here. He's still looking. Fires it towards the opposite side of the sideline, the far sideline, and it's way incomplete. That catch by Devontae Smith. Didn't even use the ground there. Just hauled it in. Maybe at the very last second it popped out. Don't know. Yep, it moved a little bit. I think it was a catch, though. Ron Rivera saying, how can we not review that? And he has a point. Ajayi. Incorrect. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts gets the snap, and he'll hand it off this time to to DeAndre Swift, and Swift just gets 3 yards running up the middle. He's tackled by Johnson. So Danny Johnson was there to make the tackle. It's 3rd and 7 now. All right, one more guess. All right, the question again, one last time, is who set an Eagles single-game rushing record with 205 yards? 205. We just hit 40 likes. Let's go, baby. 3rd and 7, 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking deep. He fires it up the middle. It's caught by Brown, and Brown goes into the end zone for a touchdown. A.J. Brown has tied the game. There's a flag, though, on the play. Let's see what the flag is on. Are they going to call it back? Holding on the defense, the penalties declined, and Brown gets the touchdown. He got it. A.J. Brown continues to rack up the yards there. 113 receiving yards on 7 receptions, and was able to catch it through traffic and dive on forward, lunge forward that is, into the end zone as he spikes the football in the end zone and is all fired up. So it's 17-16. Commanders lead by 1. Ball spotted. Extra point coming. It's up and it's good. 17 tied in knots with 4:17 left in the third quarter as A.J. Brown continues to be a monster as a receiver. Absolutely deadly. Wow. McCoy. Nope. All right. So the answer is so the question was, who set an Eagles single-game rushing record with 205 yards? Steve Van Buren ran for 205 yards against Pittsburgh on November 11th of 1949. Now, Staley came close to the record on September 9th of 2000, where he rushed for 201 yards. That was against Dallas. But Van Buren did it. 205 on November 11th of 1949. And that is your Eagles trivia question of the day. 3 more subscribers to get to 1,440. Let's get there, guys. If you guys love the Sixers, if you love the Eagles, if you love the Phillies or the Flyers, this is the channel for you guys. We do all those live sporting events, trying to get reps, as many reps as humanly possible. We got the Sixers tonight taking on the Portland Trail Blazers as they are looking to try to go 2-1 in this back-to-back to start off the season. This is game 2 of their back-to-back tonight. All right. How's everybody doing, man? Comment down below how your Sunday is going so far. I would love to hear from each and every one of you, man. I really, really would. Is that Hillary Duff? Is that Hillary Duff? Wow. I think it is. We need 10 more likes to get to 50. Yep. Yes, sir, Dr. IQ. Absolutely. A.J. Brown has been the MVP of this game so far, without a doubt. I'm so glad I got Brown's jersey, says Dr. IQ. Yeah, man. I'm with you. Hope Joel and Maxie keep it going, says Bin Boy. Yes, sir. Kickoff underway. And Elliott kicks it pretty high and deep. It goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. There's a touchback there. So Hal will head back out there with the Commanders' offense. We're all tied up at 17 with 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the third frame here. It is 3:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Commanders going from right to left, or from left to right, that is, excuse me. First play starts as Robinson loses a yard by Nakobe Dean, who's there to make the tackle. So the ball will be at the Washington 24. So they start off at the 25 after the touchback. And it'll be 2nd and 11. A.J. Brown certainly having himself a great day. 7 receptions for 113 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns, his longest for 25. Howell gets the snap, fakes the handoff to his running back. Robinson steps up, runs up the middle, and slides down at the 30. That was a gain of about 5 yards there. Derek Barnett tackled him down and got a piece of him. Today's QBs have combined for 84% of their completion rate so far. Is that the highest ever on NFL Sunday? That's pretty crazy. Third and 6. Eagles, can they stop the Commanders on third down here? Howell gets the snap, fires up the middle. It's caught by Dotson again. No coverage on him. He gets tackled, though, by Nakobe Dean. And that'll move the chains. So Jahan Dotson going toe-to-toe with A.J. Brown. 108 receiving yards for Dotson and $113 for Brown. Hopefully we can be 2-0 against the Commanders this year, or 3-0 somehow. They make them the playoffs, and we play them. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the Washington 38-yard line. Howell will get the snap, looks up the middle, escapes 2 tacklers, and that'll move the chains again. Finds Jamison Crowder for 14 yards as he heads all the way to the Philadelphia 48-yard line, just up the middle. See where Sid Brown was supposed to be. Hope the man that was supposed to be on him was Bradbury. As again, they go back to the zone and are just not able to stop him. Cowboys defense has been carrying my fantasy. That's cool, man. All right, Hal will hand it off to Gibson. Gibson runs all the way towards the far sideline, and he gets 7 yards. Antonio Gibson with 7 yards there. He has a total of 13 today. That was his 14 today. That was his longest gain there. Say you got 8 yards. They gave him the extra one after he was taken out of bounds. All righty, 3 more subscribers till we get to 1440. Let's go, baby. And if you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below. 2nd and 3, 1:05 left to go in the third quarter. Hal with Robinson next to him. He'll get the snap, looks over towards his right, fires it, and taking it just up the middle for 3 yards is Crowder. Does he get the first down, though? That's the question. Thought he just got towards the line. Where are they going to mark him? Are they going to mark him short by a couple of inches? Don't know. They still haven't gave a signal yet. The clock stops at 43 seconds. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. So the refs are gathering together. One ref is telling the Commanders to go back, so now they're going to get the yard marker and see where the ball is. If this is a first down or not. It might be inches. Fletcher, Cox, and Cunningham were there to make the tackle. Let's see. So the clock stops with 43 seconds in the third quarter. There's Ron Rivera and Nick Sirianni, both teams head coaching for their respected teams. They're going to say it's 3rd and inches here. That's what the graphics operator says on Fox. But does the ref signal that? Yep, that's what they're going to signal. Okay, so it's 3rd and inches with 40 seconds to go. Clock now running. Okay. We're tied up at 17. Commanders have the football. It's a 3rd and inches here. And Commanders will get the snap as they try to utilize the brotherly shove to their advantage. Did they get the first down? They got it. Sam Howell gets 2 yards there from the pile-on. Good job by the Commanders' offensive line to just try to push him out. And Howell got 2 yards. Son Reddick there to make the tackle, and the drive continues. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. So the 3rd quarter comes to an end. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 37 when we return as the Commanders have the ball. 7 plays, 38 yards on 4 minutes and 17 seconds in this drive. Ugh. Alrighty. 22 lovely people on here watching this channel. Algo people, come on, do your thing. We love each and every one of you. Only time I hate the tush push is when the other teams make a first down with it, says Dr. IQ. Yeah, man, I can understand that. I can totally understand that, man. Ugh. You know, we haven't been on our A-ball today, but that's fine. I've realized that. But this is what I got to do. I don't care if I'm calling the World Series. I don't care if I'm calling other sporting events, man. Because guess what? Other broadcasters have to deal with this too. I'm not even traveling. And the fact that I didn't make my spotting boards or anything like that, it's all on me. So, nobody else to blame but myself. But I love you guys, and I can't thank you all enough for being here. Seriously, it's pretty awesome. It is. What was I gonna say? Something that I might try to do, and I don't know. It's a little hard for me because, like, in the moment, I like to see, like, where the vibe goes. Trailblazer says it's a trap game. You got Cowboys next week, right? Play the Cowboys next week. Is that correct? And I should know this. Again, that's on me, too. That is totally on me. Yep. I believe that they play against the Cowboys next week for Week 9. Yep. They'll be at the link, too. Tickets are as low as $317. You can go to the Colts-Panthers game for $29 at Bank of America Stadium. All right, we're going to start off the 4th quarter here. Hal and the Commanders' offense going from right to left now. Hal gets the snap, throws out of the pressure. Pressure was coming, and Bates is there to make the catch, the tight end for the Commanders, and he will move the chains again. Nice catch by John Bates. So Bates is able to come through and get a wide open catch as he slid down. Practice makes perfect, JJ. Of course. It's what you got to do, man. It's all it comes down to. 1st and 10, 14:25 left to go in this ball game. We're all tied up at 17. Hal fakes the handoff, throws it over towards the end zone, and just out of reach for McLaurin as he tried to dive forward. It was out in front of him, and it just missed his fingertips by just a few inches. Sid Brown dodged a bullet there. Practice does make perfect. Or as my physics teacher would say, practice makes practical. High school physics teacher. 9 plays in this drive, 55 yards in a span of 5 minutes and 2 seconds. 2nd and 10, clock stops. We're 45 seconds into the fourth quarter, and a flag already thrown against the Eagles. And that's going to be a big one right there on Josh Sweat. Neutral zone infraction right there, 5-yard penalty. They got to do a better job in that regard. You can't give any sort of freebies to the Commanders. Can't do that. Butterfingers. Good candy, too. So it's a 2nd and 5 now. Means that they're going to go all the way towards the 15 now. All right, Howell gets the snap. He was in the gun. Looks over towards his left, and he fires it. It's complete, but Gibson just gets 1 yard. Antonio Gibson will take it to the Philadelphia 14. Reed Blankenship there to make the tackle. It's 3rd and 4 now. Howell needs 3 more passing yards to get to 300. He threw for over 200 in the first half. He's 32 for 37 with his completions. 118 passer rating. Hurts with 120 passing rating. 3rd and 4, 7 seconds left on the play clock. Howell will get the snap again, steps up, pressure's coming, and he gets to the first down marker. There was somehow, some way, a hole after all that pressure was coming, and Howell snuck through and got a lot of wide open space, and Reddick was there, luckily, to just get to him and tackle him right on the knees, but it's a first down. They got 4 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal at the Philadelphia 10-yard line. 2 minutes have gone by in the fourth quarter. We're still tied 17-17. Eagles 6-1, Commanders 3-4 on the season. The handoff comes by Howell, and Robinson runs up the middle for 3 yards, and Street is there to make the tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. 12 plays now on this drive, 67 yards in a time span of 6:50. The Commanders really have just dominated the clock so far, especially on this drive. 2nd and 10, 2 receivers towards the left and 2 to the right. Howell will get the snap. It's blocked, and it's incomplete. Howell tried to throw it. It was deflected off of the hands, I believe, of Hassan Reddick. Nope, it was on Fletcher Cox. Good play by Cox there to just block the pass going forward. And they stop the clock too. 3rd and goal at the Philadelphia 7. Commanders are knocking on the door. Will the Eagles let them in, or will they say no? A big 3rd down here. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Howell gets the snap, looks up the middle. It's caught in the end zone by Logan Thomas as he makes a diving catch. And it's now 23-17, Washington. As he gets high fives from all the fans at FedEx Field. Blankenship not able to swipe that one away. And Howell is all fired up. Howell now with 3 touchdown passes. Logan Thomas with 45 receiving yards on 6 receptions as he catches a 7-yard touchdown there. That drive took 7 minutes and 14 seconds. The Commanders had 14 plays and were able to get 75 yards. And now Hurts again has to work from behind. 23-17, Slide coming out there for the extra point. And spotting the football, of course, or holding it, will be Tress Way. Ball was spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 24-17 now. Long snapper Cameron Cheeseman able to spot that one down. 24-17 with 12:03 left to go in regulation. Eagles got to score. I definitely agree with you, Starfinder. I'm sure the Eagles fans are thinking about the same thing. What thing, man? What about the Commanders? We got 31 lovely people on here watching. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Okay, I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I've been doing 76ers basketball, Phillies baseball. We did 127 of the 162 on the season. And we've been trying to get reps with doing Eagles football as well. And we're going to start doing Flyers hockey after the World Series is done. So if that all interests you, okay, I do encourage you guys to come back on here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will be doing our 76ers play-by-play call. We're doing the Sixers Trailblazers game tonight. And then tomorrow night, we got Game 3 of the World Series. We're doing that. Tuesday, it's Game 4. And Wednesday's Game 5. Then on Thursday, we're back at it with the Sixers. We got Sixers against Raptors on Thursday night. And then Friday night, if the World Series goes to Game 6, we'll cover that. Game 7 would then be on Saturday night. And then Sunday, we got Eagles and Cowboys. So hopefully you'll be able to tune in. Secondary isn't playing well, says Ryan Rowe. You're absolutely 1,000% correct. If you guys would like to donate to the channel also, please feel free to do so just by clicking the Super Chat button down below. We try to provide a lot of content for you guys, and we want you guys to engage in the chat, man. That's all we want you to do. Talk about this Eagles team, even though they really haven't been playing up to par so far defensively in this ball game. It's been another piss-poor performance so far by Sean Desai and the defensive roles so far. I expected Kevin Byard to get a little bit of action too today. I know that he's new to the system and he's trying to figure out what's new in the playbook and all that, but I want to see him be in positions to succeed. I want him to be put in a couple of positions to succeed and just have him be in some good spots. If he's, not stepping up, and if he's playing a lot of zones and, not a lot of balls are coming his way, it's going to be tough for him to make plays out there. So Sly comes in. Kick. It goes all the way out towards the end zone. And it goes out of play. It's a touchback. Oh, boy. Secondary is not playing well. Honestly, the front seven's not really playing too well either. The Commanders' offensive line looks really, really good today. All right, 12:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sam Howell honestly looks like a Hall of Famer out there against the Eagles today. Hurts 25 for 31 in the passing game with 240 passing yards. He'll hand it off to Swift, and Swift gets stuffed up the middle. He just gets about a yard, and he gets taken down. It's a 2nd and 9. Deron Payne there to make the tackle, as well as Montrez Sweat, the right defensive end. 11:40 left in the fourth quarter. Eagles going from left to right on the screen. A flag is thrown on the play as soon as the Eagles and the Commanders were getting set in their formations. And it's going to be on Opeda. It'll be a false start, a 5-yard penalty. And that'll set the Eagles back all the way to the 26. Got to keep up with the touchdowns. And you may want to think about going for a 2 once you get into the end zone. So it'll be 2nd and 14 now. Hurts in the gun. 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. He'll get the snap. He steps up. Brown is there to make the catch as he throws it down the center. And Brown again gets another first down. It's been the A.J. Brown show. $130 with the passing yards. With the receiving yards, that is. With A.J. Brown. Chase Young tried to make the tackle and tried to sack Jalen, but just could not do so. And Brown was there to make another nice catch. That's now his 6th straight game with over 125 receiving yards. A.J. Brown, that is. Hurts with Swift next to him will hand it off to Swift and try to feed the beast. He runs up the middle, and he'll just get over towards the logo, over towards the left side of the hash marks. He got 5 yards, and Curl there to make the tackle. Ball will be spotted at the Philadelphia 43. I knew Brown was my perfect first jersey. Yes, sir. Absolutely. It was a good pick. 10:25 left in the fourth quarter. Eagles down 24-17. Hurts will get the snap. Will hand it off again to Swift, who runs up the middle, and he's just shy of the first down marker. Got 4 yards there. They're actually going to give him 3. And they'll say that the ball will be at the Philadelphia 46, that's where he was down. And it's now 3rd and 1. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Clock still ticking. Are they going to run the ball here? It's a 3rd and short. Let's see what the play call is by Brian Johnson. 9:48 left. Hurts will have Swift over towards his right. 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. He'll fake the handoff to Swift. He rolls over towards his right. He finds Goddard. Goddard gets all the way outside of the sideline, towards the near sideline, that is. As he got 15 yards there. They'll actually give him 16. And Fuller takes him down out of bounds. Great play call by the Eagles offensive coordinator. They faked it to Swift, who was going to run up the middle. And Hurts did a good job at improvising. He found Dallas Goedert on the near sideline. Nobody was on him. And finally, Fuller came over to the rescue. But too little and too late. 1st and 10 at the Washington 38. Eagles marching down the field. Hurts fakes the handoff, steps backwards, now steps up. And he'll step all the way towards the logo. He still has the football, fires it outside towards the sideline, and it's out of bounds. So he held on to the football pretty long, and I would say probably took about 11 seconds off the game clock there. I'll take the 16-yard pass. I'm with you, man. Totally with you. Good job by Fuller to stay on A.J. Brown that time. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 8:53. Hurts again with Swift over towards his right. He'll get the snap. He fires it downfield. A no-look pass. It's caught. And Devontae Smith catches it and takes it into the end zone with nobody on him. As soon as Jalen Hurts threw it, Smith was left wide open. And he just knew what the result was going to be. And the Eagles get a touchdown there. Devontae Smith for 38 yards is able to catch the touchdown. He was left wide open and just ran into the end zone. He almost backpedaled his way in. 24-23. Commanders up by 1 now. They're going to go for the PAT to try to tie the game up. With 8:47 to go, ball spotted, kick is up, and it's good, and we're back to a tie game at 24 apiece. With 8:47 to go, both teams still have all 3 timeouts left. It's been a back-and-forth offensive match between Hurts and Howe. He's my prime candidate for my 2nd jersey, says Dr. IQ. That's funny. We got 30 people on here watching. My name is Jason Harrison Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you guys are feeling my energy, if you guys think that the Eagles are going to win, let's get to 50 likes. Come on, baby. 2 more subs in order for us to get to 1440. I'm tired of being in the 1430 mark. Oh, man. I want us to get to 1,440 subscribers, and I love each and every one of you. Do you guys love me back? If you do, well, I will shout you guys out if you subscribe to my channel. And you'll give a proper introduction. You'll get a proper introduction to Play-by-Play with JJ. All right, Algo people, do your thing. Let's get on up there. So I cover Phillies baseball. We do 76ers basketball. We're doing the game tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We also do Eagles football on here. And we'll be doing Flyers hockey right after the World Series is done. We're doing Game 3 and Game 4 and Game 5 of the World Series on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night. A busy schedule ahead of us, but we're doing the Eagles game right now. That's what you're tuning into on Play-by-Play with JJ. Love each and every one of you. Comment down below if you guys are feeling my vibe, if you're feeling my energy. We're building up and have 34 people on here. Hit the like button and hit that subscribe button on your way in towards the door. Can the Eagles close the door against the Commanders? Comment that down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about that. Do the Eagles have it in them to shut the door against Washington? Let me know your thoughts down below. I got to tell you that Jalen Hurts looked really good on that drive. He has 310 passing yards now. He's 20 for 35 with his completions. Has only missed 7 passes today. And the Eagles, they've turned the ball over twice, but, they should be leading this game. All signs really were pointing in their direction. But now, you got to get a stop on defense here. Deshaun Desai and the Eagles secondary have one stop in them. Can they get a big stop on this drive and maybe try to go for a 3-and-out with the defense? Comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts, man. Come on. And we're going to take a sip of water, too. Got 39 votes on the poll. Also vote on the poll, too. 24-24, 8:47 left in the fourth quarter. Elliott with the kickoff. It goes all the way back towards the end zone. And there's a touchback for the Commanders there. All right, so Hal will set up shop and the offense for the Commanders at the 25. Eagles are 7 for 11 on third down conversions. The Commanders are 7 for 10. Hurts has been going toe-to-toe with Hal. 3 touchdown passes. That's been made by both teams. The only mistake for Hurts is the fumble. That's it. Jaguars lead 17-10 in case you're wondering. Here comes Hal. He'll get the snap. He backs up. He's looking deep. He fires it up the middle, and it's incomplete. 3 Eagles were over there. The intended receiver was supposed to be Logan Thomas, who caught the touchdown pass to make it a 23-17 lead at the time. Good coverage there by the Eagles, as Anthony Morrow did a good job at staying on his man. So 2nd and 10 with 8:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball still at the Washington 25-yard line. Dotson in motion, going from right to left on the screen. Howell will fake the handoff, and this time he'll find Thomas again. A little screen pass, if you will, and he just gets about 4 yards or so. However, Blankenship tried to take the ball away, and Hassan Reddick thought maybe he had it, but that was nope. Bates was there to make the catch and almost sniped it. Reed Blankenship literally almost sniped it away from him, and Bates was still somehow able to get to it. That's pretty crazy. A flag was thrown, though, on the play. Let's see what the flag is. The ref's not. What's the play going to be? Penalty was on Washington. Ineligible downfield pass. 5-yard penalty. That's crazy. That is really, really wild. So it should be 2nd and 15 now, and that's what it will be. That was supposed to be a 6-yard pass to Bates, the tight end, the backup tight end. Howell will get the snap, fires up the middle, and it's intercepted by Reed Blankenship. He takes it to the 20, to the 15, and the Eagles will have the football. As Blankenship says, I'm back. And you needed that pick from me, and this is why you needed me last week. And Hal throws a big turnover in the guts of the game, and the Eagles will take over right at the 15-yard line. They're 5 yards away from the red zone. Let's see what the penalty is on, though. There was a flag on the play. Didn't see the signal. Who was it on? I don't think it was on the Eagles, was it? And they're not even showing on here what it was. That's an interception. Yep. He goes, he intercepts, says Dr. IQ. Yes, sir. That's the second turnover, or the first turnover, I should say, by the Commanders. Eagles have 2. Cosme was an ineligible downfield pass. Okay, so it's 1st and goal now for the Eagles. That was a 5-yard penalty, and now they're at the 8-yard line. That's where Hurts will set up shop. Hurts will hand it off to Swift. Swift runs up the middle, and he gets taken down for a loss of about 2 yards there. So Montrez Sweat there to make the tackle. And it's 2nd and goal with 7:40 left in the 4th quarter. We got 40 people on here watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. 7.5 minutes to go in quarter number 4. Hurts 20 for 35 in the passing game. 310 with the passing yards. 2 receivers to the left and 3 to the right. Hurts will hand it off or fake the handoff this time. Throws up the middle, and it's caught in the end zone. Julio Jones with the catch up the middle. As he does a little bit of some chirping, and Jalen Hurts comes through. 30-24, and the Eagles have been taken over and owning the 4th quarter. They got it. So Julio was in the slot and just jumped up. He made the catch against a couple of defenders in the secondary and just hauled it in and got it right down the center. So Julio Jones is able to make it a 30-24 game. A flag, though, is on the play, and I believe that it's just going to be probably some misconduct or whatever it is. I don't know, but it's not going to affect the Eagles on that touchdown there. 30-24, Eagles lead it, and are they going to go for a 2? Don't know. That's what it looks like that they're going to do. Offensive line staying out there. Elliott will come in for the extra point. Okay. So Julio Jones, his first catch is an 8-yard reception there for a touchdown today. All right, Elliott in there for the extra point. Ball spotted. It's up, and it's good. 31-24 with 7:17 left to go. Eagles defense now needs to hold up their end of the bargain once again. But good job by Blankenship to put the Eagles in a good position to succeed. And how about Julio Jones catching his first touchdown on his first pass today? Great stuff. Oh, boy. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. All right, we do Eagles football on here. We do 76ers basketball. We'll be back tonight at 7:30 p.m. for tip-off between the Sixers and the Trailblazers. So make sure that you tune into that. And, yeah, man, we love each and every one of you, and we hope that you guys like and subscribe. We need one more like to get to 50. And we need 2 more subscribers. We want people to join the Play-by-Play with JJ family. If you're fired up like I am, if you think that the Eagles are going to win this game, comment down below and subscribe to the channel. We want more people to become involved with the Play-by-Play with JJ family. Oh, my goodness. It's been very, 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 very exciting. It really has, man. 35 lovely people. You guys are the best, man. Y'all are the best. Let's take a sip of water. Okay. What do you guys think about this game so far, man? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this game. Are you guys happy with how the Eagles have come out here in the second half? They've scored 21 points. Only had 10 in the first half. Every Philly team is at least top 4. Eagles first, Sixers second, Phillies third. Phillies baseball is fourth and Flyers are first. Wait, I'm so confused. Is this your list? Because this is not how this is not how most people do this. It's not. Usually how it is in the city, and I know it. It's Eagles 1. It's Sixers 2. 3 is the Phillies, and 4 is the Flyers. It's just how it goes in the city. But is that your list? Let me know. All right, so Jalen Hurts. The poll question was, is Hurts going to have 4 or more, or how many touchdown passes is Hurts going to have today? And, well, the guys that said 1 or less, if you said 2, if you said 3, if you said 4 or more, you're correct. So 17% of you have said 4 or more. Congratulations to each and every one of you. The penalty was on John Bates for unnecessary roughness. That's what it was before. Okay. That was on the interception by Reed Blankenship. Okay, so Howell will get the football. The ball spotted at the 25. It was a touchback as it was hit all the way towards the back of the end zone. And Howell's going to hand it off this time to Brian Robinson, who gets 10 yards as he runs up the middle and gets taken down by Byard. 31-24. Eagles lead it by 7 with less than 7 minutes to go in quarter number 4. Commanders have a 1st and 10 here. Sam Howell has been absolutely tremendous today. We've talked about the stats. We talked about how great he's been. There's a whole bunch to say. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, or on the game clock here. The play clock. Handoff right up the middle. And that's going to go down towards the 42-yard line. A 7-yard gain by Brian Robinson. Go Eagles, says Houston to Dave. I'm talking about in their league, my favorite teams. Eagles are my favorite NFL team. Flyers are my favorite NHL team. Sixers are my second favorite NBA team. And the Phillies are my 4th favorite MLB team. Okay, that was really confusing, the way that you worded it, my guy. You have 3 more favorite teams? That's a little weird. 2nd and 3. Howell will get the snap, fires it over towards his right side, and somehow, some way, it's hauled in by Antonio Gibson. I don't know how he caught that. That was a pass right on the money, too, and Gibson just got it right there. Actually, you know, Blankenship kind of got the, or whoever was covering him, was that Morrow? He kind of got the assist on that. He did. Somehow, somebody was able to keep that up. So 5 targets for Gibson, 5 catches, and 28 yards. 5:14 left to go in the guts of the game. 4 seconds left on the play clock. As Howell will get the snap, he backs up, he fires it, and it's incomplete as it goes all the way out of bounds. We just hit 50 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, 2 more subscribers to get to 14 under 40. Let's get there next. 2nd and 10. 5:05 left in the 4th frame. Clock stops. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. Eagles lead at 31-24. They were down 17-10 in the first half. Hope somebody unsubscribed. Okay. 5:05 left. Dotson in motion. Howell will hand it off to Robinson. Robinson runs up the middle but gets stuffed by a couple of Eagles there. Zach Cunningham leading the charge. 2 yards at the Philadelphia 40. Man, oh man, that was a good job by the Eagles interior to just try to make sure that nobody was able to get through the hole. And Morrow trying to close the gate as well. So Robinson with 10 attempts rushing and has 59 total rushing yards. Ball at the Philadelphia 40. Commanders are 7 for 10 on third down conversions. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Howell gets the snap, backs up, fires it, and it's somehow, some way, it was incomplete. Wide open that time was Terry McLaurin, but the Eagles dodged a bullet there because nobody was on him, and he just couldn't make the sliding catch over towards the far sideline. Just went right through his hands. Yep, bobbled it, couldn't make the catch. So it's 4th and 8 here, and now the Commanders are going to call their first timeout, so obviously they're going to try to go for it. Eagles really dodged a bullet that time. 41 people on here watching. We love each and every one of you. We want to get more and more people to join the Play-by-Play with JJ family. We're calling Game 3 of the World Series tomorrow. Rangers and Diamondbacks, if you guys are interested in that. We do a lot of play-by-play on here. So I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. Graduated from Rowan University. Called games for the Delaware Bluecoats, or the High A affiliate. The NBA League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. And then we also did games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks. They're the High A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. So we do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Eagles football, and Flyers hockey on here. And we're covering the World Series as well. Lots of action. 31-24. It's 4th and 8. Commanders with the play of the game here. Howell gets the snap, looks, fires it. It's up the middle, and it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin left wide open again, and he couldn't haul it in to make the catch. And the Eagles will take over on downs. Let's see. Yep, just couldn't make the catch there. 2 plays in a row where McLaurin was wide open and just could not catch it. I don't know what's on those gloves, but it's just slipping out of his hand. And that's how the Eagles take over. And now time is on their side. Just got to run the football. Slithery stop, says Dr. IQ. It's probably just what the doctor ordered. It's what you ordered, Dr. IQ. Yes, sir. Okay. At least we have like a 3-hour break. Well, yeah, somewhat of a 3-hour break, hopefully, unless this game goes into overtime. That'd be really, really nice. And then we'll be back on here for the 76ers game tonight, which would also be very, very nice. Giants lead at 10-7 against the Jets. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars up 17-10 against the Pittsburgh Steelers with 8:39 left in the fourth quarter. 9:21 left in the Jets-Giants game. Giants have the football. Titans lead at 21-16 against the Falcons. And the amount of time left in that game is 8:06. 13-12 is the score between the Texans and the Panthers. Panthers have the football with 1:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Cowboys, they lead at 43-20 against the LA Rams with 4:01 left in the fourth quarter. And the Vikings are up 24-10 with 5:54 left in quarter number 4. So those are your scores. Let's see if I missed anybody else. You got the Miami Dolphins up 24-17 with 2:49 left to go in the fourth quarter. So there's still some time left right there as well. And then you got the Browns taking on the Seattle Seahawks tonight at 4:05. And then at 4:25 it'll be Ravens and Cardinals. Then you got Chiefs at Denver. That's at 4:25. And then the last 4:25 game will be the 49ers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And then, of course, tonight at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, it'll be The Chicago Bears taking on the LA Chargers. That'll be on NBC. All right. Here we go. 4:13 left in the fourth quarter. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Eagles have the football. They take it over at the 40. Hurts will hand it off to Swift. Swift trying to find a hole up the middle, and he gets stuffed right past the line of scrimmage, about half a yard or so past the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 9. Eagles just going to try to chew the clock down. That's all you got to do here. Eagles trying to look to go 7-1 on the season. Commanders, if the Eagles win, will be 3-5. Eagles have 3 timeouts left. Commanders have 2. 3:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 9 with 10 seconds left on the play clock here. Hurts in the gun. 3 seconds left on the play clock. He'll fake the handoff to Swift. Rolls over towards his left. Tries to find Goddard. It's bobbled and deflected by Cobb. Cobb was on him and did a good job. Or Curl was on him, and did a good job of just deflecting it right out of his hands. 31-24, 3rd and 9. Clock stops at 3:23. Eagles need to convert on this 3rd down here. You don't want to give the Commanders any sort of daylight and room for them to operate. Eagles 7 for 11 on 3rd down conversions. Hurts will get the snap. He delivers it, throws it, and it's incomplete. So a 3 and out, and Hurts looking for a flag. Wasn't able to get it. That was just a good defensive play, it looked like, by the Commanders. What's up, Nelbert Joe? 4th and 9, 3:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. The clock stops. And the punting unit's going to go out there right now. 4th and 9, that's not what they wanted. Man punts it. He kicks it high and deep all the way towards within the 10. And it bounces into the end zone. So that'll be a touchback, and Howell will go back out there for the offense for the Commanders. 3:09 left. Ball will be at the Washington 20. Nelbert Joe says, doing well here. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, man. Thanks so much for coming on here and for finding this channel. It would be best if the Chiefs lose to Denver. Unlikely, but it would give the Eagles the best NFL record if we win, says Dr. IQ. Hal, 34 for 45 in the passing game, 320 passing yards. Gotta tell you, the Eagles, rushing-wise, only have 44 rushing yards today. 41 racked up by Swift, a lot of them here in the second half. Hal will get the snap, rolls over towards his right, tries to pass it. It's deflected by an Eagles defender, by Zach Cunningham that time, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. How you doing, Nelbert? How's everything going for you today? Appreciate you for finding this channel, man. Love each and every one of you. If you love the Eagles, make sure that you like and subscribe, man, because we do Eagles football, 76ers basketball, Phillies baseball, and Flyers hockey. Don't want to miss out on all the action. 2nd and 10, 3:03 left in the fourth quarter. Hal again will get the snap, backs up, pressure's coming, and somehow he's able to complete it to a receiver, Terry McLaurin, but Sid Brown there to make the tackle as soon as he caught it. It'll be 3rd and 5. So Terry was there to just make the catch, but Sid Brown right there at the right time telling him to sit down. That ball actually could have been picked. 3rd and 5, 2.5 minutes to go in regulation. Eagles lead at 31-24. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3 receivers line up to the right and 2 to the left. Howell gets the snap, fires it up the middle. It's caught by Dodson, and he gets the first down there. That's going to move the chains. Darius Slay Jr. got a little banged up as he's on his knees, and he is certainly in some pain here. So Hal did a good job at finding Dotson, and Dotson just somehow was able to continue to hold on to it, and Slay Jr. holding on to his abdomen right there. Oof. So Slay got injured on that play. 2:05 left. Didn't say if a timeout was signaled or not. Eagles do lead it 31-24. Eagles have 3 timeouts left, and Slay's going to come off the field. That is a big loss for them right there. Hopefully he's not going to miss too much time, but the Eagles really have to step it up, and now you might wonder if the Commanders are going to attack more of the secondary here, as they should. 330 passing yards for Sam Howell. That has to be a record for him. Let's see. The most that he's had was 388, and that was against the Bears. So he needs 58 more to tie that record. So the Eagles don't get charged with a timeout there. That was an injury timeout. So 2:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. 5 more seconds till we reach the 2-minute warning. The ball's at the Washington 30, in case you're wondering. 3 touchdown passes by Hal, just threw the pick to Reed Blankenship to help give the Eagles the lead as they were able to set themselves up in good field position there. I don't know what the refs are talking over about. Ron Rivera's not happy with something, and Nick Sirianni having some words too. So the ref, what are they going to say? That it was an incomplete pass? Are they going back to that play? Are they saying that he didn't hold on to the ball? I think he caught it. He did. He held on to it. Dallas won. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He caught it. It moved, but he still caught it. Dotson most certainly caught that. So Dotson now with a $113, but they're going to call it back. So they're challenging the play. The Commanders now, after they had the play under review. The Commanders are going to challenge this, and rightfully so, because I thought he caught it. I really thought he caught it. So if the Commanders lose this challenge, they'll be down to just 1 timeout. They can still challenge this with over 2 minutes to go. The refs are going to the Microsoft Surface Replay Center to see if this is going to be confirmed or whatnot. Ritter got benched today. (31-24), Eagles lead it. The call on the field was an incomplete pass. They initially ruled it as complete, and then they were under review, and now the Commanders are challenging this. Slay Jr. did get injured on the play, too, so he was taken off the field. He wasn't carted off. He was just got injured and taken off. So hopefully we get an injury update on him in just a little bit. But regardless, this catch by Dotson, it looked like it was a catch. I thought he had full possession of the football. But they're saying that it was an incomplete pass, and the Commanders are challenging this, so the headsets are still on by the refs here. I mean, one more time, just looking at it from the booth. I'd like to know what Dan Blandino is saying as the Commanders are out in Los Angeles at the command center. All right, so let's see. They take the headsets off. The call is confirmed. It's an incomplete pass, and the Commanders have one timeout left. And Ron Rivera having some words with one of the refs. They also put 15 seconds back on the play clock, so it's going to be 4th and 5 with 2:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Commanders are obviously going to go for it here on 4th down. I can't believe it. That's wild. Commanders are 0 for 2 today on 4th down conversions. And this is the play of the game right here. Ball at the 30. Howell gets the snap. Pressure's coming. He loses the football. And Hassan Reddick's there to make the tackle. Now, a Commander offensive lineman did get back on top of the football, but it doesn't even matter. Hassan Reddick comes up with the big play there. Great play by Reddick as he was able to fight through the trenches. And Wiley was the one that got on top of it, but it didn't matter as the Eagles will take over on downs with about 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go before the 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in regulation. .213, and Reddick is really feeling himself. That was the first time that Howell got sacked today, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Just got to run the football effectively here. You get a couple of first downs, and you win. Eagles are at the 16-yard line. Hurts will hand it off to Swift. He tried to run up the middle, goes over towards his left side, gets all the way towards the 10, inside the 10, and goes to the 7. An 8-yard run by DeAndre Swift. 49 rushing yards on 14 carries. And we reach the 2-minute warning. Eagles lead it 31-24. We got 44 lovely people on here watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you have not done so already, spike the like and turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I go live for an Eagles game, a Sixers game, a Flyers game, or a Phillies game. Even though the Phillies season is done, we're still covering the World Series as well. We got the Sixers tonight. I hope you guys will be able to tune in to the Sixers Trailblazers game. And I love each and every one of you, man. A chip shot is not a miracle, says Larry. A miracle can be lucky, though, if it's luck. I didn't see what happened at the end, man. I'm sorry, though, about your Vikings if they did lose. No, they're winning. They're winning. They're up 24-10. I don't know why I thought that you were mad for a second. Panthers. Oh, okay. That's a totally different game. Okay, I understand now. Now I get it. I'm up to speed now with everything. Sorry, JJ, wrong stream. Well, got 2 streams going. Okay, you're good. You're good. I totally understand now. I declare this argument a split opinion. Okay. You guys are the best, man. We got 49 people on here watching. Spike the like, hit the thumbs up button, and turn on those notification bell icons. That way you'll know when I go live or whenever I upload. We need 2 more people to subscribe to the Play-by-Play with JJ family in order for us to get to 1,440. That's our goal for today. I hope you guys are having yourselves a great day and that you're staying cool or staying warm if it is really, really cold. Vice versa as well. All right, cool. Cheers. Can't wait for Sixers Trailblazers tonight, man. I'm excited about that. I really am. We just reached the 2-minute warning. Ball spotted at the Washington 9. Eagles have the football. They're looking to go up by 2 touchdowns here. They do have 3 timeouts remaining. 2nd and 3. And here comes Hurts and company back out there on the field. Commanders have 1 timeout left to go. Hurts will get the snap. He'll hand it off to Swift. Swift escapes one tackle, goes over towards the left side, and he'll just be marked short. Gets 1 yard there, and he takes it to the Washington 8. So Curl there to make the tackle, and Butler as well. And the Commanders will use their final timeout. So it stops the clock with 1:53 left to go. Enjoy Halloween, be safe, and take care, says Nelbert Joe. Appreciate it, man. We're going to be doing the World Series game on Halloween night, so that's what we'll be doing. Rams and Packers are on next Sunday, and Cowboys and Eagles are on next Sunday, too. That game's at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for coming on here, Nelbert. Appreciate it, man. All right, the final timeout was taken. Eagles are 2 yards away from getting a first down. Hurts will hand it off to Swift. Swift rings around the Rosie and goes into the end zone. He was going over towards the left side and just got through. And DeAndre Swift is able to get a touchdown there. It's a 13-point lead for Philadelphia. So Swift gets in for 7 yards. It's a 7-yard touchdown run for DeAndre Swift, who's racked up 57 rushing yards today on 16 carries, and he got his first touchdown right there. Had to run over towards the left, and nobody was on him. The coverage was coming down the center, and he was like, nope, I'm not going to go down that way. Let me just roll on over towards the left side. Elliott with the extra point. Ball is spotted, kick is up, and it's good. And it's now a 14-point lead for the Eagles, as the Commanders have 1 shot left. And, of course, if they get the touchdown, they're going to have to go for the onside kick as well. So, Commanders will have the football when we return. 38-24, Eagles lead it, as they've just been able to explode in this second half. They've scored 21 points in this quarter alone. A high-scoring game. And Jalen Hurts today, 29 for 38 in the passing game, with 318 passing yards and 4 touchdown passes as well. So whoever said that Jalen was going to get 4 or more passing touchdowns today, you were correct. You were absolutely correct. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. There's some Philly fans out here at FedEx Field. Elliott kicks it off. It goes all the way back towards the end zone. It's caught all the way towards the 10, towards the 20, towards the 27-yard line by Antonio Gibson. Gets it for 26 yards, and that's where they'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. 4+ passes. Yes, for sure. Eagles technically have all 3 timeouts remaining, and the Commanders, of course, have none. $1:44 left to go in regulation. And Hal looking for one last chance to try to get into the end zone. Hal gets the snap, steps up, looks over towards his left, and he finds Crowder there. And some more soft coverage for the Eagles as the clock stops with 98 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. This is where you really want to see Sean Desai step up here and just the defense and make sure that they're able to cover guys, because you just do not want to give the Commanders a fighter's chance. You really don't. Ball at the 39. Hal again gets the snap, gets all the daylight in the world that he needs, fires it down the field. It's caught right at the logo by Dotson. Or is that McLaurin? Nope, it's McLaurin. 1:25 left. They got to hurry here. What are they doing? 1:20 left. Clock winding down. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 45. Hal again gets the snap, finds a wide open receiver who takes it all the way towards and gets out of bounds. He escaped 2 tackles right there, Jamison Crowder. and he gets 19 yards. Ball at the Philadelphia 26. It's just night and day for them as the Eagles just cannot get the tackles that they need. 68 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Howell, with 371 passing yards on 51 attempts. Commanders will be playing against the Dolphins. Well, the Patriots next week. Play against the Dolphins later in the schedule. Howell gets the snap, fires downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown by Crowder as he dives in, and Jamison Crowder is able to get the touchdown catch there. 38-30, and that drive took 49 seconds. They got 72 yards on 4 plays. Blankenship tried to dive for it, just could not make the catch. And the extra point is coming. What a nice diving catch by Crowder. Game not over yet. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it's good. And with 61 seconds to go, the Commanders need to get an onside kick here and convert. This is absolutely crazy. The fact that they were just able to march down the field that quickly, Sean Desai, man, and this Eagles defense, just absolutely horrendous. Really, really awful out there. You know that they're going to pass the ball. No safeties on these guys. Crazy. 61 seconds left. Eagles again have all 3 timeouts. 38-31. Commanders are going to go, obviously, for the onside kick here. Sly will be going out there for kicking it. Everybody lines up. And a timeout is called by the Eagles. And rightfully so. That's their first timeout that they've used. It's loud in Washington, says Den Brew. Yep. Teams are 1 for 15 on the onside kick so far this season, if you want to take a look at percentages here. So the timeout is over. Sly spots the football. Onside kick coming. It's up, and it's hit all the way towards the 50. And Slay Jr. is able to get to it. And that's going to wrap things up here. So the Eagles recover the football, and they get it. Not a good attempt on the onside kick there. But Smith got it right through Butler. And that's the game. So the Eagles will take this game, and they'll go 7-1 now on the season. That's how it ends. 69 points combined. Al really did an incredible job out there. As the Eagles will line up here, and they're going to take a knee. That's what they're going to do, and that's going to wrap things up here. So the Eagles are now 7-1, and the Commanders will now be 3-5 on the season. Hurts telling the fans to stand up. Wow. Were any of you guys nervous at the end there? Comment down below. My final score prediction was absolutely wrong. 2nd and 11, and the next knee will be taken. And that's going to wrap things up. So again, Jalen Hurts, 29 for 38 with his completions. 319 passing yards, 4 touchdown passes, no picks. And Hal, 39 for 52. Ian Leslie says, nice play call. Thanks, JJ. Thanks, man. We got to get better. We got to get better and better. So, no excuses. Be back next week, and we'll do an even better job. All right? I hope to see you guys on tonight for the 76ers game. That, I think you'll definitely have a blast with that for sure as well. That was tough. Nelbert Joe says, great job. I can't believe that it got that dicey at the end, man. I mean, like, what are they doing? Crazy. It's an interesting game, that's for sure. It's a crazy, crazy game. But we love it. All right? Love you guys so much. And I'll catch you all later tonight. Go Sixers. And, of course, go Birds. Peace.